The haunting hour is at hand. Ghostly haunting since time began. Raw side paranormal seeks the truth, looking for some kind of real proof. Creepy floorboards and eerie dark mist. Grab your camera and document this. No time to run, no time to hide. We are catching all of this on the raw side. A slamming door causes a fright. A shadowed hand appears in sight. Grab your REM pods and your K2s, or anything else you can use. No time to run, no time to hide. We are catching all of this on the wrong side. A slamming door causes a fright. A shadowed hand appears in sight. Grab your REM pods and your K2s, or anything else you can use. No time to run, no time to hide. We are catching all of this on the raw side. The icy air touches your neck. You feel like screaming, but you stay in check. All rising up to take the magical flight. You can't believe what's happening tonight. Don't run, don't try to hide. We are catching this all on the raw side. Don't run, don't try to hide. We are catching this all on the raw side.
Booga booga, there's everybody. Happy hump day. What's going on, Mr. Bill?
You put me on first, huh?
Yeah, I had myself on, but it popped right back off again.
Well, it's a good thing because I was pretending to be picking my nose. Pretending.
All right. Yeah, he was really doing it.
Yeah.
Really doing it.
See, Laura has me in the backstage, and I know that she can see me, so I try to make her laugh. So I act out her song.
I'm usually bouncing around. So it's
Yeah. So
you know you're a nose. What is they call it? A nose gold miner? That's what it is.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, strike it rich. Strike it rich. Let's see who's hanging out with us tonight. Thorn Groves, welcome, sweetie. Glad you made it back. Ryan. Hey, Lisa, my friend Lisa from New York City. Wonderful, sweetie. Glad you could help get on and join us. It's wonderful to see you here. Hey, Pomp, what's going on? Mr. Pomp, Janice, welcome. Let's see who else. Who am I missing? Jamie Watson in the house. Let's see. Cree, hi, Cree, sweetie. Thank you. Oh, and also thank you everybody who sent some stuff in for the magazine. I'm loving it. I'm filling those pages up. We've got some fun stuff coming out. Actually, and I also just remember it's Cinco de Mayo, May, duh. So I had to do all that today. So get that all in there. I think I caught everybody. Oh, Sarah Burton, if she's still here, because she said she was going to try not to pass out. So hopefully you're still in here to hang out with us just for a little while. So, Sweet Goth, hello. How are you, Dolly? And everybody's saying hello to Bill.
Yeah, hello to everybody that's saying hello to me. Jamie, Ryan, Cree, Pomp, Sweet Goth, Lisa. Yeah, nice to meet you too. Good to see everybody. I know I've been kind of reclusive lately. I just been super
hiding.
busy. Yeah, I've been hiding and I've been busy. So, and I just been drinking coffee and working on carburetors. You know.
Yeah, so I figured I'd just pull them out of the garage tonight and get them on here.
Yeah, she was gonna. We were gonna. She texted me yesterday because she had a cancellation, unfortunately. But the wife, I was actually working on some of the videos that I have coming up are going to be actually, I think, a lot better than what I've been working on, because it's going to be more what I've been wanting to do. So the videos that I'm going to jump right into it, Laura. So you don't even
Go
have to
ahead.
start asking questions. You don't even have to
I'll just
start.
sit here.
Yeah, just sit back and relax. I'm
Yeah. All
taking over.
right.
All right.
All right.
That's what we do here on the Raw side whenever
Sweet.
I'm on. Yeah.
That's it. We just let
This-
Bill just go
yeah.
with it.
Yeah. This is usually what happens when I'm on, is just, usually I text Laura and I go, "What are we talking about tonight?" She says anything. And that's just pretty much free reign for me to just start,
Let her rip.
yeah, diarrhea of the mouth.
There you
When
go.
I
You're
when
right,
I start,
Jamie. Yeah. Jamie said I had to grease you up to get you out of the garage.
yeah, no pun intended, right? Who said that?
Jamie.
Jamie, yeah. Um, when I started my channel, like I wanted to, so just so everybody who doesn't know me, I'm not a paranormal guy and anything like that. Laura and I have known each other forever, and we intermingle our channels. And my channel is just a DIY, a tutorial thing with some humor crossed in there on how to fix cars. And if I need to take out the trash and show you how to throw it out in the dumpster, I'll film that too. So whatever it may be. So
It's carburetor and coffees, guys. We'll give Jamie could put it up there. It would be great.
yeah, anybody, thanks, I appreciate it. And so it started out where, okay, I'm gonna work on motorcycles, so it's gonna be carburetors, and of course I love a cup of Joe. So and then it turned into, I gotta work on this, my daily driver today, and I have no time to work on these 15 motorcycles I have in the garage, so let's film this. And then it was like my wife pulls in and says, "Honey, the exhaust is making noise on this car. Can you fix it?" Okay, well, let's push this project aside and work on this car. And then it turned to like, okay, now this car is making noise, and it just turned into like a maintenance show, really. Like, all right, we got to change the oil on this car, we got to do the brakes on this car. So that's pretty much what the channel has been lately. And I've done some other things where I've gone to like car shows and stuff like that. I've gone to like some salvage yards and done some footage of that and stuff, and those have gotten some really good response. But so since the weather, we'll talk about the weather, Laura, in a second. It's
Uh,
28 degrees this morning with snow
yeah.
on the
Yeah.
ground, but I digress. So I finally have gotten into will it start videos, and I've pulled the bed off my truck, pulled the rusty bed off. I'm doing the body work. I'm going to be painting the bed for my new bed, rust free, and putting it on this truck. And so we're getting into the videos that I really been wanting to do for this channel. It's what, just over a year old now. So basically what I'm trying to say is I'm getting to videos that I'm actually starting to enjoy. The last video that I actually did, I really enjoyed making that video. I was like, it turned out funny, that video. I actually watched it and I oh, you did? Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I can really use the help. I actually was making myself laugh in that video because I knew when I was filming it, I was like, all right, I'm going to film this, hit record. And if you ever want to start a YouTube channel, here's my recommendation to you. Don't think about what you're going to do. Don't think about what you're going to say. Just hit stinking record and start talking and do it. Just do
There
it.
you go. Yep.
Okay. Because you'll never hit record, and you'll never you'll just sit there and contemplate and go, oh man, this sucks, or whatever. Just hit record. Just start doing it, because you'll never do it if you don't. Anyway, so that's what I started doing. And I remember filming and going, I don't want to be out here freaking doing this. And my attitude in that video was so PISS poor in that video. And I remember thinking, I didn't want to be under that car doing that. And it actually came out funnier. So I think I have to have a bad attitude in my videos.
Right.
Oh yeah. But yeah, that's what I've been up to since the weather, in theory, has changed. I've been outside more and just sort of been reclusive from the chats and stuff. And so my apologies to you, Laura. I don't know if Carla will be on later. I know she's working right now, but like,
Yeah,
I just
she should be on in a little bit.
yeah, I just haven't been modding really. I haven't been in anybody's chats.
You just abandoned all of us and just locked yourself up in the shed.
And I feel bad because I'm like editing, probably like 40 hours a week, And then if I'm not editing, I'm filming. I know that last time, like you and I talked, I think when I was on your show, I mentioned that I wanted to get out and start doing like a cemetery channel
Yeah.
where I walk around and just film headstones because I'm a really huge fan of
Right.
you know, the legends of people. Just even though I don't know them, but just filming old cemeteries and stuff like that. I haven't had time to even really think about doing that.
Yeah. Well, it's too wet. That's what I've been waiting for. If we
Laura, that
go and
doesn't
do that, we're gonna
honestly
disappear up to our necks in mud.
honestly, hon, that doesn't bother me. Because
Ugh.
I don't it doesn't bother me. What bothers me is I'm either sitting here, like my wife knows, like I film during the day, and then at night we eat dinner, and then like I watch an episode of like Little House on the Prairie with her and the kids, and then that episode is over. I get up, grab my coffee, and I head downstairs to edit for like till like 2 in the morning. And
Yeah, it's a long day.
she doesn't say where you going. I just look at her, give her a smile, and we smile, and that's it. Like so,
And she
I
locks you
don't.
into the man cave, and that's it. Yeah,
That's it. She locks the door behind me and says, "Don't come up." Yeah.
that's all.
So, and I'm sorry, guys, if I've missed any. Laura, have I missed you? Thank God you watched the chat. Have I missed anything?
No, everything's good so far.
Jamie, isn't that a
So
grave
yeah,
mistake? It has been a
mistake.
grave
Yeah,
mistake, buddy. Because I think that would fare well. No, I would fare well with graves, but I think that would be a cool channel to start. Actually,
yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, we would do both things. You do your thing on one side, I do mine on the other. But it's just been. I thought there was something wrong with my eyeballs this morning because I was up at the ass crack this morning, guys, to take the dog out, and I'm like, it's wet. Oh God, it must be raining. And then when she ran out into the yard, the light went on, and I'm like, it is snowing out. Are you kidding me?
yeah, and it started last night because I was out in the garage. I texted you because of the whole cancellation thing that you had. We were gonna try to do a show last night, but I couldn't
Right.
because the wife pulled in with an emergency problem on the car. It was a rear wheel bearing that needed to be pressed in. So I was taking it all apart to get it ready so that I could do it today. Just wanted to get ahead of the
Right.
whole curve. And then I walked out of the garage at 11 o'clock at night, and I didn't even film this one because I'm like, I just want to get this done. And then I walk out, and it was those styrofoam ball puffy things that were falling.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, "What?" But I can hear it hitting the garage, and I was like, "No, that's just rain. It's just
Yeah. That's what I
rain."
thought it was too.
And then I texted you. What was it around? No, it was 11 when I texted you, and I was going back out into the garage to
Right.
say I was going back out to work on it. And I came in at 11 at 2 o'clock in the morning. I went back in the house. You know why I did that? Because I knew if I laid down and tried to go to sleep, I would be laying there going, I wonder if I could get that bearing out in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah. You wouldn't have. Your brain
Yes.
wouldn't have shut off. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Miss Carla.
See, Jamie, that's not a bad idea. The only thing is I'm not going to be a paranormal. Like I'm not going to do paranormal stuff. It's just going to be like documenting like uh
History, stuff like that.
yeah, it's not. I'm not going to be like trying to get in touch with like with the dead or anything like that. I just want to like go over history, possibly history of the cemetery, maybe families that are in there and stuff like that. So
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, that's gonna be cool. So it's yeah, but everything here is just so soaking wet. And yeah, Cree, I know it says it was snowing there. It's just ridiculous. Here we think we're finally over it, and the wind was so wicked. I'm thinking, oh God, it's horrible out
oh,
there.
I got to show
And
you
then
something. So go ahead, Laura. Go ahead.
oh yeah, this morning I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding.
This happens to poor Laura every time I hijack her show.
That's all right. Hijack away,
I
jack
start
away, dude.
I start running my mouth, but so dude,
Now I'm
so
down to one choke per half hour or two, guys.
so check this out. I don't know if you guys can
Oh, all right. Where's that?
this is like probably this is me walking over to it. So hang on a minute. This is they're doing some fracking Oh, this is me walking back in my car. Sorry about this. But like I
Oh
get back in my
yeah.
car and this thing you could hear. This is like probably 7 miles away from my house, and I could hear it at my house. It sounds like a jet.
Oh, that's awful.
This flame shoots about 100 feet into the air. Oh, here's a better one of it right here.
Nice. I thought they weren't going to be allowing any fracking in New York,
No, they're allowing it.
because I know they had a big, huge debate about them doing it up on the North Country, and they said no.
Yeah, well, that's the North Country. See,
Yeah.
this was
LB.
this was Indian land that they did this on, and the
Oh,
Indians allow it.
boy.
And this was so loud, I had to plug my ears. And this is right next door to like people's homes.
Yeah, that's how I would be complaining too much. I'd be bitching because
I'm
that's just
sorry.
ridiculous. LB's here.
Yes,
He-
LB.
oh,
It's
he-
it's a
a
methane
method,
vent.
a methane vent. Okay, interesting.
Hi Carla. Sorry I didn't say hi to you.
She snuck in.
Yeah, she was up in there. You know, and I can't comment either. Like I was trying to sign in, join the chat, and it said I had to sign into my thing, and I was like, ah, forget it.
Oh, all you just click it. You do a couple clicks and you'll be in.
You know what?
What
I'm not gonna.
actually is fracking? Is the question that Pomp is asking.
It's where they it's where they frickin' frack. No, I'm just kidding. It's where they they drill, and they fracture basically, I think, stone underneath the ground. I think it.
Yeah, they're trying to collect natural gases from in between the slate
Yeah, exactly.
stone. And in doing that, they destroy the area. Nice, huh? I mean, it poisons the water. It upsets the ecosystem for the animals. It's not a good thing. Because I remember they had a big, huge fight about it. They wanted to do it up in the North Country, and I'm like, oh no, they're not. Because I signed the petition, and I know a bunch of other people did too. It's disgusting that they want, and they would. You know what it would do to the Adirondacks?
LB, I was gonna text you to tell you I
Excuse
was
me.
on tonight, but I wasn't sure if you were busy. I know you were rebuilding a pool deck or something. It's all over Facebook, buddy. It's all over Facebook that you're
So,
rebuilding
yeah.
a pool deck, and you're
Oh,
reusing
all
some
right.
wood. You're being very frugal, my friend.
Oh, good, good. So we should
Yes.
all go over there and stare at him.
Yep, you can do that.
All
Well, you
right,
don't
we're gonna
have to because
carpool.
you don't have to.
Oh,
It's
no,
all over
no.
Facebook.
We want to be there live, see it all in person. So we're gonna carpool with Bill.
Oh, how wonderful. Let me see.
Road trip to Albie's house.
Fracking damn near killed him. Oh, that's rectum. Damn near killed him.
But yeah, Cree's up on it. She's got it. She damn near caused a war with Native Americans a while back. They didn't get to do it. Yeah, well, they're doing that crap now, and we're trying to stop them because it just destroys everything. Oh, see, Albie's laughing, so he's down. All right. When he shit himself, a bunch of people just showed up in his yard.
I'll tell you how you can see LB doing it. You could just go to www.lbsmom.com. No, I'm just kidding.
And he's going to do step-by-step instructional video on how to rebuild the deck. Is he going to offer barbecue, or do we have to bring our own?
I think you probably have to bring your own, but it's going to be a pool party.
Right. Oh, hey, I'm down.
Yeah, well, you know, it's only 28
It's only
degrees.
28 degrees. Get out the bathing suits. Shit, it's New York.
Yeah,
we're used to it. He says he'll need help, so come on. All right, I'll bring my tools. I got my own tool belt.
no, Ellie, you have the wrong conception about this, buddy. We are going to be watching.
Oh yeah, right.
From that upper deck.
Hey, Bumberry, welcome.
Yeah.
You're a new name.
Oh yeah, Bumberry fart bag.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like somebody's had a little too much broccoli. Excuse me, I start
So I
laughing and I
honestly find
choke.
the older graves so interesting. Yeah, me too. As well as the crypts that.
LB, this is LB, you're killing me. But he said they had the snow. Yeah, we had some damage on our shed. It crushed the new. And we just put the damn shed up too. And now I got to pull the roof off and rebuild the roof. Good times. Good times. Let's see. Yes, I do love the older graves. It's what's the history? Because that's what that's what I do. My husband and I do. We'll be driving through, and you'll see a name and something interesting, and I Google it, and then up pops the history of the person that's there. So it's really great. See, yeah, we barely get snow in England. Yeah, I heard that. You guys barely get any snow. Hello, Miss Raven. I know, because oh geez. Cheza was complaining. All she wanted was snow. There she is. Hey, Cheza. And I kept telling her we'd send her ours because we had like 5 feet of it in like what 24 hours, Bill, or something like that.
Oh yeah, dude, it was crazy. But you know what? We got really lucky. LB got like, dude, they had to dig a tunnel. He was like walking through, and like it was up to their shoulders, like a tunnel to get into his house.
Oh, jeez. I
Yeah, he
think I know
lives.
where he's up towards. He's up on a mountain, right?
Well, no, I mean they're like he's gosh, I mean he's like past Camden.
Okay.
He's way up
Yeah,
past that
because
way.
a woman that comes here, checks through the VA. It's a nurse through the VA. We were talking. Actually, it was a woman at the bank that we know. Was telling us how they couldn't even get to their barn to get to the tools to remove the snow because they would have had to dig a tunnel. It was so deep. I'm thinking,
Yeah,
oh
that's
man,
crazy.
yeah, they had no choice though because they had animals to take care of. So,
See, I wouldn't care if I would just let them. I would eat the animals, but then I'd have to get to them. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, everyone. Don't break my castanets on that one.
yeah, she goes, oh my horse, we couldn't get to my horses. She goes,
Oh,
because
see, now I wouldn't really.
everything was just buried.
See,
So
I
yeah,
would
it
let
took
the
them a
horses
while.
go. Because horses, we don't really need horses anymore. You know what I mean? Like we have cars.
Oh yeah.
So I'm kidding, everyone. I mean, but we still need glue, so I guess we would need the
Oh, Bill,
horse.
that's just bad.
I know, but you know what? I don't like horses, and the reason why LB
Oh,
could tell you
God.
why I don't like horses. We've been on horses together, and he knows why. If a horse doesn't want you on him or her, they will
not
find a
up.
way to get you off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm just leaving it at that. So, I don't really like horses.
Well, not for nothing. You're as tall as a horse, for God's sakes. What the hell are you riding? You need to get a giraffe or something.
It was a big horse.
Oh,
Like,
was it?
LB, I don't know if LB knows what it was, but I don't think it was a Clydesdale, but it was as big as one. It was a big
Yeah.
horse, and he was
Yeah.
like, "No, I don't want you on me." And so yeah,
He bucked you off?
no, but he like almost like clotheslined me like a wrestler does.
Oh,
Like,
boy.
yeah, like was like, "Oh,
Oh, yeah.
there's a tree limb that's like just over top of my head. I'm getting you off of me."
That's what LB said. He kept
See
running
what
into
LB
low
just
branches.
said? It kept running Bill into low branches trying to knock him off. Boom.
Get off my back, man.
Dude,
Jeez.
that horse. And LB was like galloping his horse going, yeah, like, yeah, mule.
Right.
Like Yosemite Sam. And I'm going, stop.
He thought he was on the Ponderosa running, huh?
Dude, yeah. LB's like, yeah, buddy. Yeah, wee-hoo, yeah.
Yeah, Bill
And
just
I'm
got
like-
clothesline.
And every time he would gallop his horse, my horse was like, yeah, me too. I'm going to gallop too. And I'm like, whoa, stop. I'm like, and my horse was like, I'm not listening to you.
God. Right.
You don't own me. The owner is back at like the ranch. And it wasn't a ranch, it was LB's dad. It was
Right.
like my owner's back at the house. I don't listen to you. I listen to LB's dad.
Oh,
So-
jeez. I forgot to lower the volume on my phone.
Yeah, so that was quite the experience, and that's not the only experience I've ever had on a horse. So
Do tell us, Bill.
no, and then LB was riding. LB, why don't you chime in and tell him about when your saddle fell off? That was fun. His saddle, LB
that
fell
was-
off, and he just like, and it just fell
like
right
on
over.
TV.
And then a horse ran off. We had to go find the horse.
Only in the movies happened to LB. Oh my
Dude,
god,
this was
that's
like-
funny.
Yeah, but this was like what movie would it be like? What's that movie with Billy Crystal?
City Slickers.
City Slickers. That's what we
Yeah.
were like. Yeah,
That's funny.
that was us.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, that sucked. LB, remember when I first got on your dad's horse? I got up on your dad's horse and it started walking sideways, and it walked all across his dad just built this brand new log cabin. This huge log cabin with an indoor pool and everything.
Right.
And they just planted like these like posies and like I don't know what they were with these flowers, this beautiful flower bed in front of the house with like that black mulch
Yeah.
and the black soil and everything. It was beautiful. And the horse walked sideways and walked sideways. I don't know, 600-pound horse with me on it too. Across like sideways across all that, like through the. I'm going, stop, whoa, and his dad's going, Billy, his dad talks like this. His dad
Hey,
had
Liz.
His dad had a really low voice like this. And he goes, Billy, where are you going? What are you doing? And he just starts laughing like this.
Oh my god. And Bill's like, I don't know what I'm doing. Help.
Yeah. And his dad was like buckled over laughing hilariously with all these flowers like kicked up from the horse. And I was like, I'm sorry, it's not listening to me. And he's like, and he's like laughing. Yeah, his father was hilarious.
Oh god. Cree said that she's laughing. She says, Bill, you scared my dog.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cree.
I'm
the dog's
sorry, Cree. Doggy.
And see, none of my buttons work. That's why I can't play with those.
Dude, this is on this mixer that I have. This is
Fun. You know, mine won't work because the computer won't recognize it. So I
This
can't play
thing
with any
has-
of my buttons.
This thing has 99 voice effects on it.
Cool.
99. Yeah, it's not bad. Listen to this.
Ooh, that was the wrong one. Hang on a minute. See what does this one do?
Yeah, see? See, I can do all different ones. See? You guys going to the bar tonight? I'll see you there. Oh boy, gonna be
Bring your
fun.
ID.
What'd you say? Hey,
Bring your ID there.
I could go
Sound
down.
like you're
What?
12.
Well, I am 12. This one's a little bit different. Oh, I just sucked on some helium.
Right.
Yeah,
Jamie's calling you Button Boy Bill.
I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. And then I could just completely turn that off. And now, see, this is what I sound like. This is my real voice.
Oh,
Excuse me.
God. Okay, she says, Cree wants you to sing the Alvin and Chipmunks
Oh, yeah.
Christmas song.
Christmas, Christmas time is here. That sounds creepy. All right,
Oh,
wait, hang on.
God.
Okay.
There you go.
Alvin.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, dude. This was like $60 for this thing.
That's not bad.
No, and it's got XLR inputs on it, which you don't know what that is, do you, Laura?
No, I don't. But I'll look it up. What I don't know, I look up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got like the
Now, see,
reverb.
Jamie's
and the
telling
echo.
the truth. Jamie says, "See, Bill hasn't buttons. He just does it. That's the truth. That's Bill's
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right, Jamie. See, I can do that, and then
Yeah.
yeah, see this one button? It does echo, 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 echo. And then this one I could do reverb.
LB said nobody does Bill.
Hey, LB, watch your mouth, buddy. I know where you live, but I always need directions. I swear, every time I'm like, go to LB's house, I'm like, yeah, dude, what's your address again? It's like tons of different ways to get there, but yeah. Anyway, that's my little effects processor here.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Pomp.
Did you see what he said?
Yeah, I saw what he
Using
said.
buttons.
Dink.
How are you feeling, Pomp? I hope it's a little bit better for you today.
I don't.
Poor guy's trying to pass a stone.
You know,
Hey Tim, how's it going?
a buddy of mine had those. They put them in a giant ultrasonic for those.
Yeah, well, a friend of mine she had laser done. They lasered them.
Really? How
Yeah,
do they do that?
I don't know, but I said, "Oh, okay." Oh, it passed. Oh, God bless you. That must have been awful, but at least it's done.
Ugh.
Oh my
So
goodness.
I have an ultrasonic bath that's it's just for like washing parts
Right.
in, and when that's running, like we have them for like the dental labs and stuff.
Yeah.
When that's running, even when you put your hand in it, it hurts.
Yeah.
Like if I put my hand in there and put my fingers in it, you could feel it because it's
I never put my fingers in
Yeah, well, I do because I get impatient
at the lab. But yeah.
But I used to use like diesel and stuff to clean stuff with. But like I put my hands in there and I'm like, you could feel the shock wave in your bones, and I'm like, oh man, that freaking hurts. Could you imagine sitting in a bath up to your neck in that?
No.
My buddy said it hurt so bad. He said it was like going.
Oh my God.
Stop camera.
Yeah, Pop said he goes a rough Monday night and very painful. 5 a.m. bathroom appointment. Oh, I'm sure, but at least it's over. At least it's over. And then hopefully they could do something to help you prevent from getting any more. A friend of mine, she gets rid of them, and then a little while back, then they come again, and she's had them 3 times. Hey, Jonathan, how's it going? Oh, Wiz wants to know if you've tested a taser on yourself too.
No.
Sure.
No. Oh, my camera's like wigging out here.
I see it. You're getting just really extreme close up.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I actually have I know somebody
like Wayne's World.
that's yeah. A friend of mine, the shock collars for dogs.
Yeah.
I know somebody did that to themselves to see if it actually worked. Oh my God, Bill got the boot.
I'm still here.
He got the boot. But yeah, I told the guy goes, "Oh, I don't really shock the dogs." So he put the electrode things up to his neck and barked. Yeah, it knocked him on his ass. He's like, "Oh shit!" I go, "Well,
Yeah, it does.
it hurts."
Yeah, if it's built for like a
Everybody's like that fly swatter thing that looks like a tennis racket.
Yeah, that hurts.
That hurts. It really works. Let's see,
Time to
Lisa.
reset
Laura, how
this
are you
thing.
doing with your fibro? Has the weather been giving you any flare-ups? Oh, Lisa, I've been miserable all winter. Between pneumonia and the colds, the fibro has just been hell. Actually, right now, my whole body's on fire because our weather just keeps changing. And I'm trying to ignore it. So that's why I want to hurry up for spring to get here and warm up. When it warms up, then I feel better.
Yeah, it never will though.
I know.
It's freaking ridiculous.
I had a good day today though, but of course yesterday, like I said, this cold is really kicking my butt. It's just the coughing. And it's still, a little bit of a sinus issue, but I slept all day yesterday. All day. And then when I was talking to you last night on the phone, I wasn't joking. I was watching because somebody had brought it up. on one of their programs, and oh shit, let me see if I can find it on YouTube. The original episodes of Land of the Lost. And I found them and I was watching them. I was dying laughing. I think, man, it was such a bad show.
Oh, I know. I don't know how you could stand that.
I loved it. My husband goes, "What are you?" And I'm sitting at the look that George gave me. I'm sitting at the island in the kitchen, and I played it, and the theme song, and I'm singing it, and I'm dancing. George looked at me like I lost my mind.
With
It was so funny.
With Chaka.
Yeah, Chaka.
Oh man.
Paguni. Oh my god. So,
which I always thought Chaka was played by a girl, but it's a guy. It's a boy.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. But yeah, I was watching it. I'm thinking, oh, I'm binge watching this show. I'm thinking, this was really bad.
I know.
When you're a kid, you're like, yes, I can't wait for it to be on.
I know. I couldn't wait for it either. Me and my sister would always watch that.
Yep. Never missed one.
Yeah, it was so
Wiz
weird.
says, not brave enough to touch that between being shocked accidentally by house power. But that sucked enough to make me want to try something like that. Oh yeah, I've been zapped by house electricity too. It's not a good time. So I say, Lisa, sorry to hear that. The cold, damp weather's bothered my. Oh yeah, it's going to bother it forever now, Lisa. But I'm glad you can get around. Hopefully your dad's behaving himself and not giving you a hard time. I'm so glad you had a chance to come in and hang out with us. Let's see. Jonathan, everybody had high hopes of doing a live stream myself earlier today, but slept my day off. Oh, wait. Well, what's the matter with you, Jonathan? You haven't been on. Little tidbits is all we're getting from you. And then you told us now you're taking naps.
Siestas.
What the heck? So yeah, that fly swatter thing. I remember when we got that. My husband goes, "Oh, it don't work." Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, it does. I did that too.
Yep, pitched his fingers together, lit him up like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, me too.
And I sat there laughing. It ain't funny. I just electrocuted myself. I told you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Not only once, he did it twice. Oh my God.
Yeah, Pomp, we have 240 volts too. It's the amperage that kills you.
Yeah, I got electrocuted using the wash machine when I was a kid at the house. There was a bare wire on the washer, and I was standing in water, guys. Ha ha ha.
Oh, wow.
I hit that switch, and man, I was lit right up. I'm like, yeah, that's it. I ain't touching this no more. Told my father when he got home, he ripped it all apart and fixed it. Sure, do it after I get electrocuted.
Well, you got lucky because it must have been just the 110 part was getting you instead of the 220. Because if it was 220,
I would have been dead.
Yeah, because it freezes you. You can't walk away. It just keeps you there.
Yeah. And I figured, because there was a little bit of water on the floor, and I was because the dog's dish was next to it. So yeah, that's what it was, where the water was from. And my toe was in the water, and I hit that switch and thought my hair was curly before. Damn.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Wiz says I cut a 220 into a heater that I thought I had turned off, but turned out to be hooked to a different room. Oh no. Yeah. Electricity's our friend.
Yeah, the lift that I use in my videos in my garage, I kept putting my arm against it and I kept getting zapped. I'm like, what the heck is going on? And that's 220. Like that'll kill you. And I'm like, what? So I remember the pump that actually powers that thing. It's got the pump on it, and then the wire runs to it. That fell over one day. This was like a couple of years ago. This is before I filmed or anything like that. And I remember like thinking something's going on. So I went over to that and I looked and I took the box apart, and inside a wire had come apart, and it was grounding out against the pump metal.
Yep.
So then it was grounding to the lift itself. And so every time I would touch it, I was grounding.
Yep.
And so I was getting electricity going through me. And thank God it was only 110. Otherwise I'd be cooked by the time they got out there to come. It's like, it's dinner time. Wait, what? I'd be like a trash.
Dad's already
like
cooking.
a black trash bag looking thing out there.
Oh my God. Yeah, bad news. That's why I don't play around with it. No. I mean,
Yeah.
like I rewire stuff and then I give it to my son or my husband or my father to hook it up to the live wire.
Yeah.
You get zapped that once. That's it. I mean, you get zapped every now and then, little tiny zaps here and there, not any big deal. But yeah, when you get lit up pretty good, I want nothing to do with it. And Carla's at the grocery store. Okay, Carla, I need some bread. Anybody else need anything?
Carla, I want sour cream and onion potato chips, but it has to be the ones by Wise, not
Okay.
Ruffles. The ones that Wise makes, and it's not the sour
Oh.
cream and cheddar, sour cream and onion. They're so good.
Oh, okay. Okay. See, I'm the total opposite. I'm thinking I want some fruit. I'm gonna die for some fruit. So if you can get me some fresh
orange.
peaches or something.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, you know what? My buddy,
Hi, Miss Betty.
my buddy brought me. Hi, Betty. Oh, and Tim. Hi. I didn't say hello to you. Sorry, buddy. I didn't. I knew you were in there, and I was like running my mouth as usual. A buddy of mine brought me a peach from Georgia once. And it was the size of like a grapefruit.
Softball. Oh, really?
Dude,
Wow.
Yeah, dude, it was the best. I know it's gonna be like, okay, whatever. But it was the best peach I ever had in my entire life. It was so dang good. It was so good.
I totally believe you because I always hated grapefruit. Disgusting grapefruit. Angelo, remember Angelo at the lab?
Yeah.
He goes, that's because when we get them here, they're not ripe. So he had his son send him a crate of grapefruits from Florida.
Wow.
And he gave me one. And it was one of the blood grapefruits, the red ones.
Yeah.
And that was the first time in my entire life I ate an entire grapefruit. It was the best, sweetest grapefruit I've ever eaten in my life. He was right. Because every time we get them here, they're bitter and nasty. Who wants to eat that? Carla, Wiz wants Twinkies.
Yeah, I remember when Twinkies used to be better.
Yeah, they're not as good as they used
to
be. Sweet Goth wants chocolate and Pringles. Anybody?
Pringles are good. I like just the original Pringles. Those are my favorite.
Me too. All right, I don't know. It's just me, but hear me out. When you have the other Pringles and you eat them, doesn't it feel like it leaves a residue on your tongue?
Yeah. And Tim, yeah, dude, aren't they? So like I had my wife, I made a mistake. She goes, do you need anything from the store? I said, yeah, I want the Ridges sour cream and onion. And I hung up and I was like, wait, is it I'm like thinking, no, you know what? It's not. It's the Wise sour cream and onion. And those ones are harder to find than because usually they only have the sour cream and cheddar. And I'm like, it's a sour cream and onion you got to get.
My son likes salt and vinegar.
Yeah, dude, I used to be salt and vinegar.
Oh,
I love those too, but they shred my mouth.
Oh, it's terrible.
I just had Utz's today. The Utz's sour cream and onion. And they were all right.
Oh yeah, those are good chip. Yep.
My daughter loves sour cream and onion, but I mean salt and vinegar. But the sour cream and onion, man, the Wise, that's the best. See, Tim's got my back on this.
I just like regular plain potato chips.
I'm down for that too, but
it's just regular, just plain old low salt potato chips. Dragon fruit, is that good? Yeah, low salt.
No, I heard dragon fruit is like a smelly, nasty fruit.
Is it good?
That's what I heard. Or is that star fruit I'm thinking of?
I heard that it had a smell to it, but they said that it's really, really sweet.
Yeah, I think my wife and my daughters eat weird stuff like that. They love mango, by the way. Do you like mango?
I do too. Yes.
Ugh,
yes.
God, it's gross. Oh. They're always like, Dad, you want some mango? I'm like, no.
Chase them around the house. Give it to him. Any fruits, I am down. I rather have that over anything else. So if somebody wants to, woo me, you bring me a fruit basket and a bar of dark chocolate, and I'm yours. It's just
I like the Hershey with almonds. That's an
so-
awesome chocolate bar.
yeah. I had a friend that really liked those.
Yeah, and actually, it needs to go in the freezer too. That's why I like them.
Oh, like the Girl Scout cookies, the Samoas. Those are the ones with the coconut and chocolate.
Yeah, dude, those are
Those
good.
have to be frozen.
Yeah, I said one day I said to a girl, I go, "Oh, I love those Samoans," and she's like, "Samoans are people." I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's right."
No, I'm right. That's what I like. Samoa.
I'm like, "Yeah, I like Samoans. I like them too, but
I like them frozen.
I like them in the Arctic, and that's where I leave them, and then I run."
They're yummy. Do you saute them in whale blubber?
Yeah.
Oh, God, gross. See, Thor said it's actually pretty sweet, but the flavor is bland to me. Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. I think you're right. Okay, so Thorn, that is yes, then we've had that here. And I was just like, what is the point of eating this? And my daughters will eat that stuff.
So yeah, it's chocolate fruit is a go-to. Oh yeah, just what is it that once? God, I forget what we used to get them, but you get the fancy apples and they dip them in chocolate, and then they put all kinds of other chocolate crap on them.
Oh yeah.
And it's I don't forget what those apples are called, but oh God, those are so good.
Like Golden Delicious and stuff.
Yeah, well, I think they use
the
like a
crisp.
the Granny Smith. I think is what they use,
Oh, like the yellow.
and then it's dipped in, several different kinds of chocolate.
Oh.
So you're getting the sweet and the sour with the apple.
Oh yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's probably
It's
Granny
freaking
Smith.
awesome. Yeah.
I had a friend in a dental lab. She would eat she'd put salt on her Granny Smith apples.
Yes, I've known people to do that too.
Yeah.
I know people that put salt on watermelon.
Yeah, Mike would do that.
Yeah, nah, I think whatever, it ruins it.
Mike
Probably not. They say it brings out more flavor. I don't know, but why add salt to something you don't need to? Thor says the last time I heard about Samoans was the WWE.
Wisdom. When I was a kid, I used to hate those things. Now
the chocolate oranges?
Now I love those things. They're so like creamy and awesome. I love those things. I think they're wicked good.
Yeah, I don't do those either.
I used to not like
bananas.
Them. Yeah.
I like dipping bananas in chocolate.
Yes. Who said they were Terry's chocolate? Thorn Groves said, yes, Terry's chocolate oranges. Yes. Those are so good. And I think they're like individually or is it like just one? But yeah, they're like slices. Those are good.
Yeah, but it's all just wrapped in one foil thing, and then you hit it.
Yep.
You're supposed to smack it, and then it breaks all open.
Yes.
Yep. And Lisa's Lisa, she's the
chocolate.
baking fool. My friend always has to rub in. She made chocolate chip cookies earlier today. Yeah. Well, you have to mail them, Lisa.
I know. What's up with that?
She's always baking.
Sweet Goth, mint chocolate. I love mint chocolate.
Yeah.
Are we gonna get any white chocolate lovers in here?
No. Bleh.
What?
Bleh.
That's it.
Gross. Bye. Ain't nothing but a thing.
I love white chocolate.
No white chocolate. Just dark chocolate. Milk chocolate.
So you're like super anti white chocolate. You're like on the other end of the spectrum.
Bitter chocolate, yeah.
See, Thorn is like all chocolate no matter what. That's cool. I like the Reese's peanut butter eggs too. Like those things.
Yeah, those are good.
Well, and the peanut butter cups, but like, yeah, because there's so much of the peanut butter and just so good.
And that's the only time I ever have peanut butter is if I have one of those.
Yeah, it's so good.
I know my husband eats peanut butter all the time. Me, I'm like having it once a year.
I like peanut butter, especially on English muffins. Butter and English muffins, so good. But it gives me wicked heartburn.
You know what?
Yes,
and peanut butter does do that.
Peppermint bark, so good. Like around Christmas time, and they come out with that. Yeah, I like Cadbury eggs too.
I don't.
You don't like? I just like dark chocolate.
No, Cadbury eggs are too sweet.
They are sweet.
They are,
Wicked,
they are
wicked
really
sweet.
sweet. Yeah. They're
Yeah.
really
Sweet.
sweet.
Talk about, giving yourself diabetes. Just eat
It's
one of
once a
those.
year. They come out once a year.
Yeah. And you buy chocolate bark. Michelle can make chocolate bark, for crying out loud.
You kidding me?
Well, she makes everything else.
No, she doesn't.
I
No.
make my own chocolate bark, and I put in it what everybody likes.
Yeah, you make a lot of awesome stuff, dude.
Well,
If
I
your
don't
family goes, I want
I know.
lobster, crab legs, and some homemade beer bottles with sand in it, you'd go, okay, I'll make homemade beer
Okay.
bottles.
Actually, I was having tonight. I go, what do you want for dinner? And George goes, I'd really like French toast. I'm like, okay. So that's what I made, French toast.
Are you kidding me? So you're
No.
like, when you walk in, do you have like an apron on and like you're holding like a pad and pencil?
Yeah,
You go,
my
"Okay, sir, what
pearls.
can- yeah.
No,
what
I
can
got my
get for
pearls
ya?"
and high heels on.
And sir,
No, I just said, well, what are you in the mood for? And he goes, I really would like some French toast. I'm like, ah, shit. I said, all right.
I just
So that's
get
what I made.
we're having leftovers or like dinner's ready, and well, what is it? I just made this, or like, yeah. I mean, I'm making it seem like it's horrible. I'm not. I'm just, I'm trying to be funny. But like sometimes it's like, oh, I made California chili. That's what I call it,
Oh.
because she used to make this chili that was like not chili, man. And I was like, what is it? She's like, this is chili. I was like, this is not chili. This is like
Vegetarian?
some sort of California chili. She's like, wait, California chili? Like, where's the beans? This is not chili. Like, we don't. Well, the kids don't like beans. I'm like, this is not chili. Don't dub it as chili. So like then she started making real chili, like with heat, like
Right.
with
Oh, yeah.
flavor,
Yeah.
and
I
like
put a lot of stuff in my chili.
yeah, dude, with like
And
onions in it.
onions,
Yeah,
celery, peppers. But I mean, it's all ground up really fine. So it's not like big chunks, because George don't like a lot of
sure.
chunky stuff, but it's in there.
No kidding.
I
Yeah, it's
use-
in
I
there.
use
Like,
3 different kinds of beans.
yeah. So like, finally, she like, she like makes good chili now. I like
So, yeah.
beans, dude,
Yeah, I do too.
and I really don't care what it does to me later on. I like it.
Oh, Pomp, the chocolate cherry cookies that I have are awesome. I'll have to post the recipe so you could try it. So yeah, that's what I
Wait,
made.
sweet goth, we have to address this. Did you see that?
The French toast.
Made with cheese. I don't know, sweet goth. We've been agreeing with a lot of things lately, but I don't know about that.
You know what? I
I've
would
never heard of
probably
that.
try it.
I mean, I'd try. Like I
Why
said,
not?
I've eaten crickets. I've eaten like tons of weird stuff. Like not
Yeah,
like I haven't gone out like side and like ate a cricket, like, but like they've been in boxes where like they're
Yeah, I
human
wouldn't do that
consumption.
either.
Yeah.
No, I don't eat that kind of crap. Let's see. Carla says, yeah, I agree, Bill. That's like stew without the vegetables. Yeah, you gotta have beans and chili.
Yeah.
Now
There
see,
was something
Lisa's
else.
making
She's
she's making sugar cookies on the weekend.
I love sugar cookies, dude.
I made biscuits and gravy over the weekend.
See, now that's what I'm talking about. That sounds good.
Yummy. Oh, it's good. It was good. I sent Carla a picture.
I just figured out how to fix my my camera.
Your camera, all right.
I
Well,
forgot.
it is new.
It's got AI built into it. So
Nice.
watch. See that?
All right.
So I think now, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I wanted to show you guys. So anybody, like, I'm a super tech guy. Like, I love whenever Laura has somebody on that I'm interested in, like, oh, they got a cool microphone, or I like the quality of the camera that they're using. If you guys are interested, I don't get paid for anything like this. But I was doing my own live show for a while, and I bought these two new cameras because I was having trouble. I was using an iPad for
Right.
my live shows, and these are called OBS bot, and this will so if you use hand gestures, I haven't figured this out yet, but this will
Oh, that's cool.
yeah. So and then put it
Okay,
back up.
Janice, hurry back. That's
Don't
cool.
go, Janice. Don't go.
I have
Yes,
to
Pomp.
actually.
Pop, I was gonna say
gotta
my
f-
wife makes killer banana bread.
Yeah, we like banana bread too. She
Yeah.
put chocolate chips in it.
No, I don't like it. I don't like chocolate chips in my banana bread.
Oh no, I gotta put chocolate chips in mine.
No, so so
Pop says no, biscuits don't go with gravy. It's a different kind of biscuit, Pop. They're not cookies.
yeah, Pomp. So it's like a flour type biscuit,
I'm trying
yeah.
to.
How do we explain what a
It's
biscuit
not
is?
even a. It's not a scone because a scone is hollow.
No, scones aren't hollow.
Well, yeah, they're kind of hollowish.
No, they're not.
It's
Dude,
not. It's not
no.
like a bread. It's a bread pop product. It's our biscuits.
Do they have Bisquick over there? I wonder if they have Bisquick, drop biscuits.
I don't know.
I know. So
I don't
yeah,
know.
I know, Pomp. It's not what you're thinking. It's like an old school comfort food, like a Western comfort food.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's awesome though. Wait, all right. So Carla, let me get to you, honey, so I can show you what I'm talking about. So just so everybody knows, I bought this with my own money. I'm just showing this because it's killer. So check out how tiny this is.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this is the camera. And Laura, just in case you want to when you get set up later on.
Oh, see, Joseph has something similar to that I was gonna steal, and use it for when we go out and do filming instead of using the big camera.
Well, no, this isn't what this is. This is strictly for
live.
for streaming stuff. Yeah, and then
Cool.
so it comes with this little this here is magnetized. So, but it also has your screw-in attachment here.
Right.
And that's what I'm using right now. I've got it on a stand.
Cool.
But
Hey,
it also
Jethro.
hey Jethro, how you doing, buddy? It comes with dude, I just plugged it in and I didn't even read the directions. I just watched a quick tutorial video and I was like, oh, that's right. You could use hand gestures. And I completely forgot about this thing for
Wow.
a month. I forgot about the hand gestures until I held my hand up and did something. I was like, oh, that's right. You can tell it what to do. And it comes with a privacy shield. It's all metal chassis. So
Right.
this it has this, it's magnetized. You can put this right over top in case you want to do that. But I've got hotkeys right now. I set for
I'll have to
shut
put my
that off.
husband on the corner with a metal can, collect money so I can get some.
Dude, this was cheap. I'll tell you how much it was in a second here. For what you get for the price of this thing, I did
Right.
all my homework on this thing. You can't beat the price of this. You can't. So
Take care, Jethro.
Oh,
He
why are
popped
you
in to
leaving?
say hi.
Because I'm talking tech, not
No.
ghosts. No, all right. So it comes with this wicked long
Ooh.
USB-C cord. I
Right.
think this is what is this, about 4 feet long? Oh, and then I just want to show you quick the pedestal. This will clip. This will clip to your if you
computer?
wherever you want to put it.
Right.
But like I said, this is all metal chassis on this thing too. It's super high quality.
You've got it on a tripod?
Yeah, I've got it on actually a pole that I just jerry rigged this pole right here.
Oh, okay.
And it's super tiny. And what I was running into the problem when Dennis was sitting over here, I was running 2 iPads and mirroring it through the web. So it was freezing. And then of course you're streaming. So that's 3 things that you have running off the internet.
Right.
So that was my problem. So I'm like, I got to figure something else out. I need something, just a camera running through my computer, in real time, not 3 things running through the internet. Because what I was doing was running through Voodoo Ninja, long story. But anyways, so I went with these things. They were $60 a piece. $60.
Right.
So I know they're not giving that away, but for what you get, as opposed to like the Logic for like $40, these are like a no brainer for $60, and they're
That's
wicked
nice.
tiny. So like I was saying with the iPad, you have an iPad this big,
Right.
and it was like in the way of Dennis, and I'd have to like look around. Now I'm not talking into my mic anymore. So I swear to you, when I was like looking at Dennis doing the show, the iPad was in the way, and all I could see were his eyes. So it was like really annoying. So
Right.
now like this is going to take up less counter space and everything. So I am looking forward to doing like the live shows again. Once I'm
Well,
not
we're
so.
missing them.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys. I want to get back to it, and I really appreciate Carla and you of course you, Laura, and I know Jamie. He had like trouble with his internet that one day or something like that. So
Yeah, he's
hopefully,
been having problems on and off.
yeah, hopefully I can. I'm hoping like maybe in another month or so. I got to get this stupid truck done. So yeah, but anyway, I don't remember what we were all talking. We were talking about food and chocolate and stuff. But yeah,
Right, food
I-
and chocolate. But yeah, that's something I'd have to save up for. And
well, yeah, and I wanted to unbox it in front of everybody too. So like, it comes with this. They're on their website. They have like videos of like how it works and stuff too, in case anybody was
right.
interested, because I did a lot of homework on what
Hi,
camera
James.
to go with, so in case they wanted to see. So
Yeah, because you know what it is I'm just never satisfied with the way I look on the lives, because the camera is, I mean, it's a good webcam, but it's still not. Everybody else is just so clear. I think compared to what I look like.
well, do you got your
Hello,
settings
Sir Wayne.
on 1080p?
I'd have to check. I don't know.
Well, like before I went on, you got it's on 1080p. This camera does 1080p.
Right.
And
Well, I go by the recommended settings that it tells me. Hey, Two Ply. What in the non-Chevrolet is going on here? Non-Chevrolet. Well, we're talking cameras. Same
Yeah.
thing with the mic. I like the mic. Everybody says the mic sounds great, but every now and then it shuts me down. It does it on its own. So I don't know. I probably have to get another mic too. Who knows? I just
I don't
throw
know.
it
It's
all
been
out.
good now. Sometimes I wonder if it's the cord that you have. Is it a good cord? Is it a cheap cord?
Well, I don't know. It came with the microphone.
Oh, okay.
And see, this is a USB, so I've got it. It's plugged in. It's pretty
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's just touchy. To be
Yeah,
honest.
I'm not a big fan of the USB mics because my son gave me a USB microphone, and I switched back to the XLR microphone. It just sounds hotter and way better. So
Yeah. So I don't know.
hey, I'll be right back. I gotta say goodnight to my kids.
Okay. How is everybody doing? Pomp's gonna go lurk away. What's been going on, Sir Jamie? How's it going? I got to get caught up on your on the other video that you put out about that the so-called medium. So they must have been pretty interesting. Are you going to be doing a live, Jamie, so that we can see how that whole shit show turned out? And Janice is back. Welcome. I dreamt about a never-ending cup of tea. The most British dream ever. Yeah, I only drink one kind of tea, and that's and I don't have it very often. It's apple cinnamon. For some reason, every time I have any other kind of tea, I get a sour stomach. My stomach just doesn't like it. And I don't, do the tea bag and the cup thing. I do it, the way you're supposed to. Hot water and the tea kettle, and then in the teapot, and let it steep. But for some reason, the only one that my stomach tolerates is the apple cinnamon, which is okay because I like it. Miss Lisa, how are the fur babies doing? I'm currently watching the neighbor's parrot until after Easter. Oh, how fun that is! Yeah, they're good. Oh my God, is it Satan?
This is Satan. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
What are you guys
You're not,
doing?
you're not welcome, Satan.
What?
So hit it.
What do you want?
Hit the bricks. Did you hear about the psychic who escaped from jail?
No,
Apparently, there was a medium at large. Oh, God.
that's not funny.
That's funny.
Okay, it's fun.
Miss Sammy, hi, welcome.
Hi, Sammy.
Uh-oh. I wonder if
Uh-oh,
that's
what?
I think is that a bad thing when Satan says that's your name? There might be a problem there.
Carla?
Uh-oh, Carly knows Carla. Oh shit.
Wayne Dawson. James.
Uh-oh. He's
Two-ply.
Yeah, two-ply. Yeah, we know you know two-ply.
Wisdom. Miss Sammy, I am.
You're not looking for Crystal.
Laura.
Crystal's not here. Sorry, Laura's not available. Leave a message at the
Crystal?
beep.
Who's Crystal?
Who's
She
doing the
sounds
creepy
hot.
voice? Oh, oh, Crystal's hot, but she's not
Big
free.
Stu.
Hey, Big Stu, how's it going?
Here,
Carla says
piggy,
it's
piggy.
Carla says it sounds like a piggy. Wayne, that's my name. Don't shout it out too loud. You'll have a hernia.
I'm getting coffee.
Oh, coffee. I thought you were saying goodnight to your kids.
That was Bill.
Oh. All right. Well, Satan, James says you sound like a cyborg drag queen. We hear you laughing. That's a good one.
I'll be right back.
Oh, no. Thanks for the warning.
Hello?
Everybody get out your Satan spray.
Hello?
Oh,
Who's
no.
this?
Here we go. Carla says, you've reached Satan. Please leave a message.
Hey, I'm back. I I got some coffee now.
Too hot.
What was going on?
I don't know. Satan dropped into your spot, man. Tried to
Who
take over
did?
the show. Satan.
Satan.
Yeah.
What?
He was here, tried to take
What, in
over
the
your
chat?
spot.
In the
Carla
chat?
says, Laura, who is this special guest? Yeah, he's real special.
Well, I'm Bill from Carburetors and Coffee. How are you?
He rides the small bus.
Hey, it's not the small bus, it's the short bus. Get it
let's
right.
see. I'm sorry. The short bus. Never say I will be right back. Wayne says address 666 Highway to Hell. JB wanted to know, was that Satan or Santa? It's Santa. It's Santa with a cold.
I must have missed something while I was gone getting my coffee.
The Prince of the Morning Star, the first of the fallen, Samuel to his mates. Oh my God. Carla says, you crack her up.
Carla, I'm sorry.
She also says she likes windows.
Yeah. See? Carla and I do have stuff in common, you know. Do you stick bologna on the windows as well? Like I do.
I could just see it throwing it out there, it's sticking. Hey, Sky.
Hey, Sky, how you doing?
She says she's having her cannabis and coffee.
Nice.
Oh, crap.
Well,
Is
I
that
was
the
going to
name
say to
that's her new
Carla.
show.
I was going to say to Carla, sorry that I haven't been modding lately for her. You were working when I went on my little. Well, it wasn't a rant. I was just saying that, like how busy I was doing stuff and trying to get things organized over here at my house. So sorry about that.
Say James says that windows lick him. Where are you living?
What do you
Holy
say?
crap. He says that windows lick him. That's scaring me. It's
Yeah.
great to see you, Sky Talker.
Oh, the one that I did. You should watch the new one that I did. I've got a little bit of an attitude in that one. No, it's not really an attitude. It's that the newest video I did was I really don't want to be doing this video. I'm sick of this car working on this car video pretty much.
So, well, because every time you turn around, it just seems like something was going wrong.
Yeah, and like yesterday, the wife pulled in the driveway and said, "Honey, there's a vibration coming from the car. I think it's the exhaust." I'm thinking, okay. I was like, I could deal with that. It's not a big deal. Well, it turns out it wasn't the exhaust, it was the wheel bearing, and it was bad. Like that, like the wheel's gonna fall off the car wheel bearing. And so I had to fix it right away. No, two ply. I do
We
have
got
voice
gremlins,
mod.
guys.
Um,
Hopefully
it
it'll clear
actually,
up.
I do have voice mod. Voice mod
no,
2.
no. There we go. It came back on. Sorry, guys. We're having a little bit of an issue.
What happened? Is it me?
All right. No, I think it was on my end. Freaking internet. It seems to be doing okay. Nobody's frozen and okay. That's all right.
Like your
Tupli wanted to
video
know
is
what
frozen, but your audio is fine.
Oh, okay. Jamie wanted to know if that was a voice mod.
Yes, Jamie. It was voice mod. Or no, sorry, it wasn't voice mod. It was just this little 4-channel thing deal that I have that I'm running my microphone through. But I do have voice mod. But I wasn't using it.
Ah, I see. Yeah, Thor said Satan's messing with you. Don't want to mess with me. Gonna lose. Let's see. Wayne said I've been busy with all various projects I've been doing recently, not mentioning the drama between Crystal, Mountain, and Karen. Oh my God, eyes roll back. Yes, there is an update coming on that, guys. There is an update coming. We just gotta hold on.
You are frozen there, Laura, just so you know.
Am I frozen?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
But you're frozen actually okay. Like, I mean, you're a little
So
pixelated, not like yeah.
my mouth wide open and
Yeah, like not short bus frozen.
right. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't know. I had this problem the other night. It was.
Oh, is that what was happening? Like something? I know I came on and or
yeah, it was total shit show with the internet, and it was doing it all day. And I think it's because it was just really windy.
yeah. Oh,
So
right.
I don't know. I don't know if it's windy out there now. So hopefully, because it says it's an unstable connection.
Sky. She's waving, not drowning. Yeah. Ah. Speaking of this update, Laura.
Yes, sir.
I haven't heard anything from you about this.
I'm just waiting on getting information from Mountain and Karen.
Well, I was supposed to get more stuff from you though.
Yeah, I'm gonna take care of that probably tomorrow.
Okay, gotcha. All right. I just wanted to. All right.
Yeah, no, because of being sick, I wanted to. I was passed out all day yesterday.
Yep.
So.
No worries. No worries.
As far as Mountain and Karen, they got some heavy stuff going down there, so I don't know when he's going to get back to me.
Oh, dude, no problem. I'm like I said, I'm like busy too.
I'll just get, get our parts finished and I just hand it down to you, and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Am I frozen again? Hi, Susan. Hi, Susan. Am I still frozen?
Susan, how are you? Good to see you.
I'm bouncing around. I don't know. Hopefully the internet holds out. Piece of crap.
Did I say hi to
the money that we pay? I don't know if you did. I hope you're doing well, Miss Betty.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I gave you the heads up, doll. I hope that girl didn't bother you.
What happened?
Oh, long story. I'll explain to you later.
Yeah, see, dude, I'm telling you.
You're missing everything.
No, and I'm not missing it. I swear. That's why like I don't I don't miss it at all.
No, it's just I'll
you don't have to explain it. That's okay.
Yeah,
you know
I
what?
don't want to say it on here.
It's fine. I don't. I tell you this in text. I don't care.
Yeah, I just protected Miss Betty from
Good. Yep, protect her, because you know what?
from
Whatever's going on,
trolls.
these people
Yeah,
don't need it.
no,
There's a lot of really good people in our chat and these chats, and then when the jerks come along, it
the
wrecks it for everybody,
pretenders. Right, right.
and that's when I leave. So when you guys don't see me in there, go. I mean, not that you care, but that's when I leave and I go. I don't want to be a part of any of this. I
Right.
just
Well,
don't.
yeah, because it's a big pain in the ass. It is. You got to keep them under control, and we all protect Miss Betty. She doesn't need any kind of scumbags,
Well,
taking
no.
advantage. So yeah,
Well,
we
yeah.
kind
No,
of
nobody does.
keep them
Nobody
out.
does.
Yeah. No.
And I won't. I'm not saying loser right now. I'm just trying to get my camera to refocus, and I think it's
Sure,
no,
sure. That's what you're saying.
I'm not saying you're a
Right.
loser.
That's it. I'm a loser. That's it. I'm out of here.
Oh,
No, I'm here. I just.
did you do that?
Yes, I did that.
Okay, okay. All right, good. All right, see. All right, let's see if I can get it to back out here.
Checking on internet stuff.
Come on, back out.
I like it that you could do that though. That's really cool.
Yeah, I just gotta like figure out like how to like.
That is really cool. I love it. It does that.
Yeah, I got to read up on it. I plugged it in and said, "All right, Laura, I'm ready." And then there we go. Oh wait. Oh, so now like there we go.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's how I can close in on myself.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to save up to get myself one of those.
There, now stop. Stop. Stop.
Yeah, you're making us all sick.
I know people don't want to see me like this.
And then you got a gremlin trying to eat your brain.
Isn't that a
I
cool
was
that
trying to
you guys want
reminds me
to
of things from what is the video game there?
Yeah, so do you guys want to see that
Pac-Man.
too? So
The Wicked
if you guys
Pac-Man.
check this out again, that is not like us like not so that is run with an app. It's connecting right now. So I could change that to like I'll change to this little guy. My son gave me this. This is another one of those free things, Laura, that he got for a TikTok video.
Yeah, yeah. You guys don't share with me. I don't care.
Now there's a
go
cat like pooping out a rainbow. And then so like, all right, say you have a business, right? You can go to this business app crap part, and they say like you're having a big sale, right?
Okay.
And like now, like it's saying big sale.
Hey, Miss Karen.
Hey, Karen, how are you? And then say you're closed. You could say closed. And then like you got a new product, right? You could say new. You're still frozen, but you look great.
When I shut the camera off, the internet connection's fine.
Well, you still look good. And then you can do like that one. And then you could do like this one says festival. I don't know what this is.
Oh.
Oh, this is a Santa. There's like hundreds. I mean, there's thousands. Oh, and then you could do this one too. Check this out. You can like do other stuff. Just trust me on this one. Graffiti. So you can do like
Yeah, Susan wants you to send her the information. She says that's cool.
So you could draw a middle finger.
Oh, that's neat. So you can put anything you want up there. Are you live tonight, Miss Karen? I think you are.
You can say F you.
Oh,
You say that.
Smell my feet.
I love you.
So you can
And-
put anything you want.
And let me show you what it looks like for the drawing. I could change all those colors, and this is what I'm using to draw on, like right in here. See behind me?
Right?
It's drawing it.
Oh. Wiz wants to know, does it have like effects emojis thing like the iPhone? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. I don't know nothing about an iPhone. I hate iPhones. So, anyways, sorry, Wiz. I don't mean to blow you off, but I really don't know anything about iPhones.
Well, I know like when they do it, like if they make the heart symbol, that hearts will show up on the screen.
Oh, I don't know. It has those built into it. So, like, if I go into like so like this here's all like the things that I was like going on, and like I could just it's like hundreds. I haven't gone through all of them, but like
Oh, okay.
this
Two
is kinda-
places to put it in your back windshield of your truck for stupid drivers.
dude, I thought of that. I thought how cool, or like have it in like when I used to drive tractor trailer, I would love to have it in the side, like saying like this sucks to like other tractor trailer drivers
Right.
they're stuck in traffic or something. So like this is like the witch going by on her broom, and like that's it flying behind me.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, isn't it? So yeah, my
Oh, okay,
son.
Karen. I thought it was tonight. Sorry. Go ahead. Thor says they got a friend that has that for his market stall. That's cool. It's really cool.
Yeah, and and also there's one that you could play this to music.
Stomach rumbling, threat to my plans feels hotter than a furnace. Seconds of quicksand, but someone's in the jar and ain't listening to my fight. My body's clock's ticking down to my door with bang. Banging on the door, I got sweat beats dripping. Plead the fifth man, let me in. This is slipping, legs crossed, dancing crazy, ain't no time for
So that's an AI song that I made about going to the bathroom. And yeah, so then it's kind of cool.
nobody's playing a main game. Bathroom crisis, don't need no time.
So it looks like the pig is singing.
That's cute.
Isn't it cool? I mean, there's
Yeah, it
like really
is.
like there's like thousands of ways you can like do this.
That is so cool.
Why now, why me? Judging my life choices. All I'm hearing through this door, all the faintest voices. Trying to hold it in like secrets in the grave. Mind check,
Here, and he's telling us he's so busy with auto mechanics that
And I'm just playing
he's
with this
really
thing.
making toilet songs. Yeah, that's what's going
Making
on.
toilet songs.
Dropping the guys off at the pool and all kinds of stuff. We know what's going on.
Yeah.
Wayne says, nice t-shirt, Bill. Looks like a Porsche 911 from 1993.
Yeah, this is actually probably like a
Yugo.
1970, probably 1979 turbo 911. And yeah, I actually made this with AI. And then this is from my old channel. It used to be Carbs and Coffee. And then my daughter, my 12-year-old daughter, my 13-year-old daughter took this off of my my profile,
Oh,
my Facebook, and then she went on to Amazon for Christmas, I think it was, and then had this, and then she made this T-shirt for me.
nice. Sheila. Hello, Dolly.
Hey Sheila, how are you?
Am I still frozen?
Mm-hmm.
What the
Mhm.
flip?
You are. You're still frozen.
I'm going to shut the camera off and try it again.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you
Let's
gotta
see if
try
I
one
have
of
a
these
glitch
cameras.
somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Now, see, the internet's going back up to normal.
Now it looks like that. This thing behind me, it looks like you talking.
Yeah, Bill, I'm behind you. Brains.
Why don't you just hang up and I'll just take over your show?
Oh, that's
Welcome
all.
to Raw Chat. Today we're talking about these phonies, and I want to talk about that medium from the Long Island medium. What a joke she is.
Yeah.
Actually, she is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Well, I don't know. And yeah, well, that's why I was asking Two Ply because they went to that Paracon, which I think they got ripped off. And he was
What do they have
supposed
there?
to
A bunch of
interview this woman.
parrots?
He said there was like 20 tables there. That was it.
That blows.
And while we were watching the live, and he went through, and yeah, it was like that's it. You paid all that money for that, so hopefully, your investigation was worth it.
Like how much was it to get in?
$250 a person.
Wait, what do you mean 250? Like 250?
$250 per person. So he put out 5 bills for him and his wife to go.
Wow, what a monopoly.
Oh yeah.
Hey. Ugh, it's
Let's see
crazy.
here. Hey, maybe mad I haven't let him make music in a while. Oh, okay. They're talking about
Matt Demon out.
yeah, haven't let him out. He wants to get out.
Wiz, are you still using that other program over Suno? And do you still prefer it? Is my question.
Well, what are you using, Bill?
I use Suno because I pay for it. Yeah, Refusion. Because I have a subscription that I pay for, and I'm just used to it, so I'm sticking with it. Their V4 is pretty good, so easier to craft. Okay, yeah.
I played around with it, but not enough to really make anything good.
And that's another thing why editing takes me a long time, because you're still frozen.
Yeah, what the flip?
I either take my music from Epidemic Sound,
right,
or I make my own music from Suno. So depends on what I'm gonna do with the video, what mood I'm in. So if I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna use some AI music for this, and then I got to decide, all right, let's go into Suno and make some music. So I could spend 4 hours, 5 hours just making a song for this one segment that I want to do. And so then that's what ends up taking me a long time to make a video there.
Right.
So yeah, that's what sucks sometimes.
Yeah, 2Play, as long as, you and Brittany had a good time, I guess that's all that matters. But he said the investigation was a comedy show. Did you guys get to see? These are questions I should be asking on your live. Did you guys get to go off by yourselves, or did you have to stay in a group? That's what I was curious.
Oh, so the Paracon wasn't just the tables; it was also an investigation thing.
A bunch of buildings that they got to investigate, but I wasn't sure if they were going to be able to go off on their own. And then they gave him shit about filming, and I'm thinking, what the, you pay that kind of money, I'm going to film. Oh, all right, that just sucks. Yeah, stayed in a group, and they had 4 mediums with us. Sure.
I'd rather have more I'd rather have 2 larges than 4 mediums.
Yeah. Exactly. Wow. And there she is. We say her name and the angel appears. Hey, Brittany. How's it going?
Yeah, 2Play. It was funny. Was it did you and your wife look at each other and do any eye rolling? I wonder how that went,
I'm sure Jamie was probably very vocal. So hopefully it's all on film.
That'd be funny.
So, yeah, I think they've got a big scam going on that one. He says, Bill, more than you can imagine.
Yeah. I bet, dude. It'd be so fun. I bet. I would love to be I'd love to lead them along, like a lot, like, oh really, like
Yeah.
very sarcastic, Yeah.
Brittany says, yeah, we just kept giving each other the look. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, but I could see you doing that, Bill, just saying, oh, and yeah, and oh,
Yeah, and
and
playing
Tony loves
along and like
yeah.
feed them. Like, no way. So do you think maybe they like
Yeah.
that'd be so cool. That'd be so fun to do. And like have them feed off like, boy, I really got one here.
Yeah. Oh, you're blowing my mind. What else can you
Mhm.
tell me?
No way.
Sheila says, yeah, it sounds like the beginning of a bad joke. 4 mediums walk into a haunted house.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, that's good. So yeah, I would be I wouldn't be too happy, I'll tell you that. I say, well, you can't
Oh,
pull the rug out from under Jay. Yeah.
did you read what Two Ply said?
Yeah.
One medium is like, I feel someone in this corner. Then the other is like, no, in this corner.
And in this corner, we have.
Could you imagine them like starting to like argue? No, this corner.
Right.
So funny.
What are you talking about? No, they're over here.
No, this corner. You shut up. No, you shut
Yeah,
up.
Medium fight.
Yeah, you're a hack. No, you're a hack.
That would have been good. Brittany said they apparently have someone in every corner. Well, they'd have all the bases covered.
Yeah, exactly. And it's funny. It's like that video that Seg did with those two girls. They were like, they did a reaction video of. They're like, yeah, they're super slow. Like,
Yeah.
you remember that one that he did like probably 2 months ago,
Right.
and he's like, and if these girls don't see it, why didn't that medium see it? So yeah, to say like, no, they're in this corner. No, they're in this corner. That right there is proof.
Yeah.
It ain't true.
Like Sheila, good question. Do the 4 mediums read each other? I'm sure they got a script that they follow.
And I'll bet you no that it's probably like against something.
Well, see, that was the big boner there. They weren't allowed to film the mediums. Why?
Yeah.
Why not?
Why? Maybe they're like vampires and they don't show up on film.
I don't know. If you're supposed to be the real deal, what's the big deal?
Actually, you know what? Is Susan still in here? Not trying to be funny, but Susan, if you're still in here, is there a reason why? First of all, is there a reason why like a medium can't be filmed? Does she like? I mean, I don't know. I'm just a genuine question. Hey, I turn wrenches. This is,
Yeah, Two Ply said no, not while doing a reading. I don't get that. Why?
Why? Who gives a crap?
If it's gonna come to you, it's gonna come to you whether you're engaged in a reading or not. It's all BS.
Dude, I was threatened by a witch once too, man.
What was her name?
It was my ex. And she was like, "Oh, cute," and I had to get out of that situation. But things are much better now.
Sounds like a great girl.
Two Ply. Elaborate, my brother.
Were you threatened with a spell or
a broomstick?
Did she point her wand right at your nose?
I wanted to I wanted to be like my witch is better than yours.
Your
My
witch.
is better than yours. Okay,
Wait,
Wayne, go ahead, read it.
Four mediums in a cabin, all facing the corners, facing south. Where's the cabin?
Oh, that's at the South Pole. Or no, it's at all facing south, so you'd be facing north. So you're at the North Pole.
Did he win the cookie? Sheila said, I would challenge any medium to read me, like being one blindfolded into a
She's
room with me sitting there. Would love to see the results, honestly. Yeah, unfortunately, they don't play it that way. And yeah, she threatened to kick Jamie's ass. Did you say, bring it? Bring it on, Hazel. Unbelievable. Threatening you with physical violence. She's going to kick your ass. It was on the live. Oh,
Oh, so wait. So this is because Two-Ply, you have been known to be a jokester. So you're actually serious, dude. That like really happened.
yeah. Did you tell her you don't have an ass, just a crack?
Nah, she
They
said
might have saved
she
you.
kicked my ass. Well done, Bill. Oh, so yeah. Thanks, Wayne. I cracked the riddle.
All right. He gets the cookie. Jeff says, what did you do, Jamie, to piss her off that bad? Oh, he said, yeah, see? Because Jamie always says he don't have an ass, just the
That's
crack.
funny.
So
Jamie, so dude, the way I figure, you were probably like cracking jokes, and the medium was like, you know what? The witch is gonna kick your ass. Hey Jeff, what's up?
as Jamie's like, come on, bring it. Let me see, bring it. I don't believe you. And then all of a sudden she says it's some kind of weird spell or something.
Yeah. Yes, he is for real. She thought we were saying she was fake and was hollering saying we done pissed off a witch. I'm gonna kick her.
Well, at least she admitted it.
We done pissed off a witch. That's
Oh
so
my
funny. I'm
God.
sorry.
Brittany said I almost hollered back. He does not have an ass to kick. Oh,
You shut up. It would have been so much more funny. And you guys, I would have been laughing, man. I'd have been like,
yeah.
or you know what? I think I would have taken the position I originally said. I'd been like, oh my God, really? I'm so
Just
sorry.
played along.
I'm sorry. I would have said sorry like Jim Carrey says. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The Canadians say it. I'm so sorry. Please tell it. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
it's
And I
more
would probably
fun
have
when
said,
you
like,
keep 'em
tell him,
going.
her, she's, is it? I would have got like non-binary or something, you know?
Yeah.
Please tell it, him, her, she. Does it go by? Please just tell it. I'm sorry. I don't want to offend it. That's so funny.
Yeah, and then it would have got even madder.
Yeah, but like say, I'm sorry.
Bill
I
would
don't
have been
know.
laughing
I'm
anyway.
so confused nowadays. I'm sorry.
See, a 2 places to break my holy water out.
Jeez.
Is this at the end of the live? How did I miss this? I know I missed that part. I don't know.
Interesting.
Then I have to go back and check it out. She did some voodoo on you. So if something happens, you know what's going on.
I know.
Yeah, Britt said it was towards the end. Unbelievable. These people are, I don't know, boy, they got some bolts loose.
Yeah.
See, now Bill's starting to do some voodoo.
No.
He's going to make his camera go wide
I'm trying to.
with a wave of the hand.
There. Was this my show now?
No, I'm still trying to fix this.
Hi, everybody. In case you've just tuned in, Laura.
She was the one at
sadly,
the Lotus. Oh, she was one of the Lotus chicks. Okay. Was it the one that was very outspoken? Hey, Joe. I don't know if it's going to help. Nope. Probably still frozen. I don't know, guys. We're just going to have to deal with it the way it is, I guess.
Laura, so Logitech makes it's a C920, and it's
Okay.
like so I looked into that one before I bought this. That's a really good camera, and it was, I think it's like $39.99. It's a super good camera. It'll do 1080p. And I was gonna pull the trigger on that one, and then I remembered in the chat a long time ago somebody turned me onto this, and I was like, so I got this thing. But That's a wicked good camera.
Right.
And that's the
I
one.
think this one does the 1080, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I just
no, but yeah, it might be do 1080, but it's the problem is it's junk, obviously, but it's
I don't know.
you need that Logitech. It's a C920, and I think it's the same. It's not the same one. They've upgraded the one that Kenny Biddle uses, but
Right.
his is like 4 or 5 years old. They've since upgraded to this 920 and replaced it with that C920 or whatever it is, and it's only like 40
Ah.
bucks. It's a wicked good one. That's another one to consider if you want to upgrade.
Yeah. Like I said, this one isn't that old. I bought it just before I started doing the live, so it's
What
about a
is
year
it?
old. Oh
What
God, I
brand
can't
is it?
see it from now. I can't see right now what it
Yeah, but
is.
you don't remember what brand it is?
No, I
Wiz
don't.
Wisdom. Yeah, dude, I know. She's still running DOS. She's got
I
a
am
Commodore.
not. It's a brand new laptop and everything.
It's not brand
It's
new
just
though.
my laptop is, yeah.
Oh, you what? You bought it yesterday?
No, it's only a little less than a year old.
Yeah, but you know what? It's not.
I mean, it's not a gaming
No,
laptop, but
yeah, it ain't. It
it's
ain't what you needed for all this stuff. It what?
no. See, that's when I bought it. I wasn't thinking
It
that I
so like
should
I
have
could buy
got.
a brand new laptop for $300 and say, oh, but it's brand new. It's still not. The
Yeah, no,
specs that
Joe,
I
my
would need.
internet, the area is because of the area. We have a lot of internet issues in this area.
Yeah, but so Laura, you know where I live.
Yeah.
Oh, you came back.
Hey, ta!
Oh wait, now you froze again.
Now I froze again. Now, Bill, if somebody farts around here, there's issues with the electricity and internet. It's just, I think it's where we are.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I think it's gear. It has to be.
I don't know.
Please, okay, guys, please, I'm begging you. See at the bottom of Laura's screen. Welcome to listen. Let's all read along. Welcome to Raw
Yeah.
Side Paranormal. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. Thank you is in lowercase for some reason. It should be, but anyways, for your support.
Leave me alone. I'm going.
Coffee.com. She needs donations for crying out loud. Okay, see, Wisdom.
The people on welfare make more money than I do.
Wiz, I've tried to tell her this. Nobody listens to me.
No, I can't afford a gaming computer right now.
What I've sent you ones for like listen, I know $400.
Even a guy,
$400.
another guy I talked to. Oh, he said, "Well, we can give you a gaming laptop." I said, "No, I don't want a laptop."
You need a desktop.
So I said, "I want a regular gaming computer. I just gotta wait."
Yeah, but
Um,
you don't necessarily like. I've seen like awesome gaming computers for like $400 and $500 used.
right. Well, I gotta wait. Bill, food comes first.
Dude, you don't need food. How many times do I gotta tell? No.
I know it's and half the time I don't even have that. It's George's been out of work.
Oh, you're gonna hate.
Here comes the pity party. But you're not a millionaire when you live on disability.
Yes, thank you, Wayne. Welcome to Raw Carburetors.
I mean, that's just the way it is, and I got to pay for life's bullshit before I can do. This is a luxury, and I got to just wait.
This is now Chick Chat.
So it's yeah.
Dude, you're gonna hate me because guess what?
And it tells me to plug directly into the router. It is plugged directly into the router.
Well, here's the thing. Let's do some deduction here. Let's deduce some things. You are streaming right now.
Right.
Right. Okay. So you're streaming. I have my phone here. You're live. Okay. I'm live.
Yeah.
My camera's working. My audio is working. The chat is working. You're streaming on YouTube right now, right?
Yeah.
The only thing that's not working is your camera.
I can switch cameras.
Oh, but wait, hang on. I just want to keep going here. How come you think it's your internet that is affecting your camera?
I don't know.
It's not.
Then maybe it is the camera. I don't know. I could
It
switch to the other
is.
camera. Well, let me switch to the other camera.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's just it might be a heat sometimes they overheat. Like with my GoPro, it would get freaking hot because it's freaking junk for streaming. I hated it. That's why I had to do something. But it's not your internet. That's right, Wayne Dawson. Oh, see, did you just switch cameras?
Switch cameras. It looks terrible.
Well, it just froze. No,
Did it freeze?
It must be your internet.
I don't know. Well, like I said, and the thing is, I can't upgrade the internet anymore because I'm already paying over $100 a month, and that's it, guys. The well's dry.
Well, I think it's the information, the processor on your computer. I think that's what it is.
It could be.
Yeah. Joe just said that.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't have enough RAM. That's what's going on. You need more RAM.
I know.
Is
Well, I need
anybody
somebody
willing to RAM
Somebody
Laura?
needs to fill up my RAM.
Yeah, is anyone willing to RAM Laura like hard? We need a lot of more hard RAM.
It's been years since I had that, so I see sometimes it's great, and then other times I get this.
I know, it's bullcrap. Like so this little so like this has very little heat on this little camera, but that's
Right.
because it doesn't have a freaking battery in it like my GoPro would. And it would freaking get like 10 million degrees. You know, so like the friggin' devil was inside of it.
Jay says you need to download some RAM. I need to, I don't know.
Yeah, you need a desktop instead of a
I need
laptop.
a desktop. Yeah, you're right. I do. But until that miracle happens,
James says you need to download some RAM.
I need to RAM something. It's load.
That's what I think it
upload
is too,
speed.
Wisdom. It just sucks. Oh, and you're gonna hate me for this.
Of course I am.
Guess what?
What?
You know how my son loves to build computers?
I don't want to hear about it because he ain't making me one.
Well, guess what?
What?
Well, my birthday's coming up, you know.
Uh-huh.
He built me a new computer.
Okay, just rub it in. Just rub it in.
And well, it doesn't have a ton of storage in it because I couldn't afford to put a lot in it, but it's got 2 terabytes in it. I wanted to get like 4, but it's got 2 terabytes. And I mean, it's not like a ton of RAM either. I can add on to it. It's got 16. I want to do like 32, but but yeah, it's like a glass tower, and he put a screen inside of it so that you can see like my monitor. It mirrors what my monitor is doing and stuff inside of it.
Right.
It's got the NVIDIA card in it, gaming card, and yeah, he just finished it the other day. So
nice.
And he gave me a monitor too. So.
Hey Bill, you know what? Yeah, F you, Bill. Yeah. Let's see. If you're going up from 16, just bring it up to 64. That's what Wiz says.
Yeah, 64. Is that what you're running, Wiz?
Yeah, see, until I get rammed, that's right, Wayne. I have to put up with what I got. So I said I got to put my husband on the corner with a coffee can and a cardboard sign. Joe says I build my own computers. Yes, that's great. You know what? I probably could do that as well because I do have a desktop. But the thing is that I'd have to know what the hell's it. What do I got to get to put in it?
No, that one won't accept the new stuff though that you need. The
Uh,
motherboard won't accept the new. You would need like at least like an
everything,
i5 Gen something. Yeah,
right?
and the motherboard won't accept the new. You just have to start over. That's the thing.
Ah,
That that's like a that is too old to start with, unfortunately.
so yeah, it just sits underneath the desk collecting dust, which is a shame because it still works great. So yeah, it's just gonna have to wait.
What did you end up? What did you pay for that? And you
The
paid for that?
laptop or the
Yeah, your laptop.
my laptop? This was 7 something.
Yeah, it's probably not really that upgradable either. And there would be no point in upgrading it anyway. You should get a desktop because it's
Yeah, no,
not
I
like
want.
you
That's
go
what
to
I
hotel
want.
rooms and edit and stuff. So a desktops are cheaper to build than laptops because the parts don't have to be built as small. The smaller something is built, the more uh, costly it is. So
Right.
yeah, the way I like to explain it is picture like a wine bottle, and then you have all this information in this wine bottle. When you flip it over, all that information is trying to get out of it,
Right.
out of the bottleneck, and it can't. Whereas if you have a computer that can handle all of it, now picture like an oatmeal container and flip it over, all of it can get out in an instant.
Right.
So, and that's where the wine bottle synopsis comes in, where all that lag comes and all those herky jerky things. Like if you tried to do editing, like big things, that's where I was having trouble like a while back, and I had to just completely upgrade my computer because like when I started doing transitions and stuff and music and like when I wasn't doing all that stuff, it would like lag a little bit. But then when that bar would start like hitting those spots, my computer would be like herky jerky, and I'd be like, what the frig, man?
Right.
Then finally, I had to like upgrade my RAM and everything, and I had the video card, but it was the RAM that wasn't able to handle that. Once I did that, it was fine. So, and you
Right.
just can't do that with a laptop unless it was built initially that way. So, yeah.
So, oh well. I'll figure it out sometime. We'll see what I can finagle.
Well, by now you should have gotten at least 10 coffee
Cents.
donations. Yeah, since I said something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
So it's like I said, I gotta wait. That's just the way it is. I gotta wait. A miracle will happen at some point, and then I can go get. Then you can help me pick out one and get something that I can use. That's gonna
yeah.
do what I want it to do.
Geez, my son will build you one. And I tell you what, when he was telling me the prices on stuff, I was like, really? That's not like the 2 terabytes. What was it? It was $100 and it was it was SSD storage, which is faster than the old hard drives,
Right.
which means that say, you open up a folder and go to grab information, man, it opens it instantly. And if you want to take an SD card and put it onto like the hard drive, you don't get that bar that like shows the information of it transferring it. It like instantly shoves it over into a folder, like instant.
Right.
So yeah, it's crazy fast.
Well, that didn't work. I tried turning off the green screen. It's nothing, huh?
Yeah, Wiz. So I wanted to get it was $100, man, and I wanted to get something a little bit more, but I also because I had to buy more stuff too. It was so the spendometer was going up because I had what else I had to get? I had to get the power supply. I got it from Newegg, which is a great source to get stuff from. Newegg, and then I had to get the CPU also. My son had the motherboard. He gave me the NVIDIA card. He had the card, so that was a huge saving. The motherboard also had the RAM in it already that he had. He gave to me. The tower, and the RAM was already in it. He had so. Oh wow, 64 gigs. Yeah, dude, I've got so like right in this computer I'm using. So I have two computers. This one I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 terabytes in this thing. So, and they're almost all full of
Wow.
video footage. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
And I
that's
just
what it
got
is.
this. So,
Well, I
if you
figured
guys
like my
ever-
old one, the old desktop, I just used as like a storage unit. I could get away with that, right? Because I mean, it has a terabyte of storage.
does it have a terabyte?
Yeah, it does. That's
Yeah,
why
you
I
could
bought
actually. So when you build a computer, you can actually take that hard drive out and put it in your new computer. That's what I would do.
it.
Just take it out.
Ah, okay.
If your motherboard will accept it, because a lot of these newer motherboards won't even recognize some of these older hard drives. But so this right here, this Canvio Ready, if you guys ever want to get external hard drives, this right here is friggin' awesome. So this is 2 terabytes right here. This is the Toshiba. It's ready to like use. It's plug and play. Some like these like Westgate and stuff. You plug them in, and then you got to go to like their website and stuff to download like software. I was like, screw that. This is plug and play. It's an external. This is my second one that I have. So actually, I've got like
Right.
8 terabytes because I filled one up already. $75 for this. I got this on eBay. This is my second one I bought. So if you
Wow.
guys are ever like in the market to like, if you need external storage, man, these things are awesome. So this is just USB plugs in. So I highly recommend one of these things for $75. It's crazy how inexpensive storage can be nowadays. So yeah, Wisdom. It's crazy how fast it fills up too. And then you're always like, man, I could probably delete this like old footage, but then I find myself sometimes needing to grab some old footage of me wrenching on something because sometimes I might have to like do a back to the past thing that I might want to do. So I'm always weary of like deleting anything.
Right.
So
Yeah, I'll have to go through and just start emptying stuff out.
yeah, 100 gigs because of like the stuff to make it run in there, but that's fine. Whatever. Take the good with the bad.
Yep. What says I got at least 4 terabytes of movies and music and another 2 terabytes of games. Yeah, I mean, he just
Yeah.
eats it right up. It's just,
Yeah.
and I always try to keep up on deleting stuff so I don't have like an overload of shit files. But when I'm doing the magazine, I'm always downloading stuff because I got to put it in, and I forget to take it out, and because I don't want to save it all because it means I'm not going to use it again. But
Well, the good thing about those files is they don't take up a lot of room. That's a good thing. Like MP3s take up very little. It's video that takes up super huge amounts of room.
right, and see, that's another thing why I don't do all that editing and stuff, because then I'm saving all of that. And
Yeah, it's once you start doing video, you're like, holy crap! Like I'm eating up a
right,
ton of. So even audio doesn't really chew up a lot, but yeah.
we have a question from Miss
Yeah.
Sammy. Says, do you think ghosts or spirits are really real? Like, do you think we can really talk to them and they can answer us? I do. I do believe they're really real because I've had many experiences. Um, and there's nobody going to change my mind. I know what I've experienced, what I've heard. The problem is you can't catch it on film.
Thank you, Carla.
That's the problem. And that's what everybody's chasing for. That that golden ring, where we're catching something on video or on audio. And unfortunately, we're not getting enough evidence to really prove anything 100%. You're welcome. I don't know. What are your thoughts, Mr. Bill? Do you think that spirits and ghosts are real?
Yeah, I know. I'm sitting here quiet for some reason because I don't know how to answer it. You know, like my experiences with it. Like I've had
Yep.
experiences,
Yep.
and I don't know anymore. That's a great question. God, I don't know anymore, Laura. You know
Oh,
what hurts it is I don't know. So this is a two-part question. So maybe we should start with the first part. I think yeah. I think the spirit it's actually a three-part question. Do I think ghosts or spirits are really real? So I think the spirit part is real. Without getting into religion or anything, we'll just skip right over that. But as far as what I believe, I think spirits are real. I believe we all have a spirit. So yes, spirits are real. Now, if we could talk to them or not, that is the $64,000 question, isn't it?
yeah. Yeah.
Everybody wants to know, and I guess that's why everybody. I think,
That's why we do this.
yeah, that's why the people in the chat do that. I don't do it, but I am intrigued
Right.
by it, and will always be intrigued by it. Gosh, it's a great question.
It
I hope we
is.
find out someday. I
And
mean,
you
we're all going
just
to find out someday.
you never know when it's going to happen or if it's going to happen. I had something happen actually just a couple of days ago, and I'm still trying to process it. So I don't, because I was home alone, so I don't, you know, it's kind of odd. So it's, but it's just
So,
another thing that I just got to write down and see what happens.
and will you be talking about that soon, or?
So well, this is it. I was home alone, and I heard my son's bedroom door close. When they leave for work, the door is closed and locked. He leaves, he closes the door, and nobody's home. So when I'm in the kitchen and I hear the door close, and the dog looks at me, and I looked at the dog, and I'm like, what the hell? I look out into the driveway to see if anybody snuck up past me. Went and checked the bedroom door. It was closed and locked, and so I don't know how to explain that one.
Now let me ask you. Let's get on the debunking side. All right. So you were mentioning. So what year was your house built in?
Oh God, my house is 100 and I believe 110 years old. So it was 18 something.
All right.
I did look it up. I don't have the exact date right now.
Let's
It's
talk
one of
about
the first homes on the block. Put it that way.
You were saying that the wind was atrocious.
Right.
So is the house drafty? Could it have been a draft that blew? Now, do you have solid wood doors?
Yes. Every door except for my son's is a solid wood door. His isn't. So
Is
it
it
has a
like just one of those?
distinct. It's like
Is
a plywood, hollow type doors.
so it's not heavy.
It's not a heavy door, but like I said, the door, you have to lock it. You have to turn the lock.
So in order
It doesn't lock by itself.
but in order
And it
to
has a
close that
very
door, would you have to push on it to shut it?
yeah, I mean, yeah, the wind could blow it closed, but the thing is that, like I said, it was locked. So who locked it? And that door has a very distinct sound when it closes, so I know it was his door. because it's not a heavy door; it's a light door.
And just so you know, so like I'm not doubting you.
Right.
I like to do this so that like because I would do this myself, like so that like
Well, that's why
you
I
could.
went and checked it, rattled it and everything and checked it. And the thing was, the reason that it's always closed and locked is because we don't want the dog to get in there because they have laundry baskets in there, and my dog likes to eat dryer sheets.
Okay, it's always closed and locked. So is it
Yes,
possible that like they locked it but forgot to shut it, and then a draft shut it, so that explains how it got locked?
it could have been that, but I question them, and no, it's always closed because of the dog.
So when they got
And it was
home,
like you could hear it actually like it was a loud slam. So it would be
oh,
like the door was wide open.
and you didn't feel like the house being drafty.
No,
Oh, okay, interesting.
no, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I just just
So
gotta keep an eye out and ear out. Weird.
Jeff says it was a ghost.
I don't know. I don't. Well, like I said, I do have something. I have something here. It's always been here, but
Yeah,
this is
and
the
that's
first time. The first time that it's affected actually a door. I've heard it call my name out. I've heard the walking around the house. There's stuff that does go on here. I just ignore it. But this was the first time that I've heard the door, a door slam.
Hmm.
So I don't know. It's like I said, who knows? Sammy says, I heard whispers a few times and absolutely no one was around. I didn't know if I was going crazy or if I might have been a loved one. It could have been a loved one.
s-
See,
see,
it's hard because we didn't have that experience.
see now I was watching oh my gosh. Oh, I can't believe I forgot his name. He comes in our chat once in a while. Great kid, Noah Faraday.
Oh, no. Yep.
I was watching one of his shows, one of his videos, and he ran after something. And Wayne, I'm going to answer your question in a second, buddy, about Sebastian Bach.
Right. I did forget it.
Yeah, me either. And he was in the cemetery. He was trying to get somebody to like, is anybody here? And he said, I saw something. And he ran after it, and it was out in the
Right.
woods. And he said, actually, you know what? I think that was my hair, because he saw something
Yep.
out of the corner of his eye. Now,
Right. Hey, goth girl. Welcome.
yes, hi, goth girl. Now, I thought that was awesome because he's a debunker, and he was debunking himself. Now, in another video I was watching, he was saying how he would see stuff all the time out of the corner of his eye.
Right.
And in that video, though, he didn't say that it could have been his hair. And I was thinking, dude, in your one video, you debunked yourself saying, I just saw something. And then he goes, you know what? I just was thinking, I think that was my hair. But in this other video, it clearly looked like it was his hair. But he swears that he saw like a shadow person in
Okay.
his peripheral vision. And you
Right.
could see his hair blowing in the wind. And I would put money on it that it was his hair that he saw.
Right.
But he debunked
Th-
himself in like a year later in this next video. And I'm like thinking, I'm not saying, I'm like, just that it was cool that he debunked himself, because I didn't think nothing of it, but he brought it up. But then when I was
Right.
watching, like going back, doing a little bit of binge watching on his show, his channel, I was like, oh, I noticed that he was like, I totally saw like a shadow person. And I'm like, that shadow person could have been his hair, which I thought was kind of interesting,
Right.
but maybe it was. I'm just saying. So, I notice when I'm home alone here, um, how the older you get, your eyes get trashy. You just,
Yeah. Well,
you're,
you get floaters.
yes, exactly.
Yes.
And just like black spots in your eye. And it's just from
Yeah.
like,
It's
me and you have been in
floaters.
the dental industry a long time.
Yeah.
And we've gotten gold flecks in our eyes and stuff like that.
Metal floating around our
Yep.
eyeballs.
And it's not just metal, it's gold.
Yep.
And now you can get metal in your eyes. What happens to metal? It rusts. Rust goes away. It it's it turns into or whatever, and it goes away. Gold doesn't go away. You have to have it like removed and plucked out. So I've had to go to the doctor like 3 times in my life to have gold pulled out of my eye. Well, what it does is it heals and leaves little scars on your eyeball. So I
Right.
have those like in the corner of my eye, and I actually have them on top of my pupil. So I'll like look around, and you could see like it looks like things like floating around in the sky. So like I'll be washing the dishes, and out of the corner of my eye, I swear I see something, and I'm like, "Ooh, what was
Oh
that?"
yeah.
I'm like, that's the scars on my eyes. So all the time, I'm always thinking like, if I wasn't like conscious and aware of that crap on my eyes, I would think that there's shadow people watching me all the time, constantly.
Exactly.
And when
Yeah.
I'm in the garage at night, I freak myself out too because I'll like watch like Return of the Living Dead and stuff like on my. It's like 12 midnight, and I'm like, I
Right.
got the garage door open. I live out in the country, and it's pitch black outside. I got Return of the Living Dead on. I'm watching TV,
The door's
working
wide
on
open.
doors wide open. It's pitch black out there.
Yep.
I'm wrenching on cars, and you know, and I got these floaters in my eyes, thinking like, oh, there's a zombie coming in my garage door. So yeah, so that's why I'm like asking you these questions about, let's try to figure out,
Right.
exactly what it could
Well,
have been.
yeah, I've asked the questions too because I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe, but like I said, it wasn't like a quick close. Like if somebody left it open a crack and then like the wind sucked it shut.
Yeah,
This was like a hard slam.
yeah, interesting.
So I mean, the door was open wider than a crack. I'm thinking, okay, wait a minute. So I go and I check, and yeah, nobody was here. It was just me and the dog, and that was the first time that's ever happened.
Hmm.
So what it was, who knows? Like I said, you just write it down and see if it happens again.
So Wayne, I have not heard that. I do know that the drummer holds all the rights to Skid Row, and that Sebastian Bach has um like a real he would love to, I've heard that he would love to get back together with Skid Row and start touring again with them. The last I heard that they like can't stand each other, but maybe they've like fixed that feud, and that'd be cool because I would love to hear an album. I forget about touring or whatever because I don't go to concerts or nothing. I'd love to hear them do an album together. I'd love to hear new stuff from them in the old fashioned way, like the Skid Row album, like not a new. I'd love to hear like old sounding music from them. That'd be killer.
Right.
If that's true, I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear it. I'm a huge Sebastian Bach fan, huge Skid Row fan. Love their first album. I think it was like so killer. Such a great album. Sebastian
Guess I have
Bach's
to
from
wait and see.
Canada. But yeah.
Have to wait and see.
What else?
Wayne says, let me propose a counter question about the paranormal. Do you know how a brain works when you are in the dark and it is used to creating dream scenes to fill the void of darkness when you dream? All right. So are you saying that it's possible that when we are awake and in the dark, the brain functions like when you're sleeping to fill the void? Is that what I'm understanding? Yes, no. I know that would be interesting, but I don't know. I mean, I know in the dark, yeah, your mind and your eyes play tricks on you. That's why you always second guess everything. Um, like you said, like with Noah, when he said he saw the shadow figures, and yeah, it could have been hair. Like it could have been a floater in his eye. You got to take all that into account. Into account. Yeah, he's saying exactly pareidolia mixed with a daydream. Oh, okay.
Carla? I just saw that.
So
I'm like,
yeah,
I haven't scrolled down on my chat.
I know I'm
here.
trying to catch up.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, like pareidolia mixed with a daydream. Good way to think about it, Wiz. Could be. It could be. It depends on, I think, the situation you're in, maybe how tired you are. That plays into account. That's why I think when people do like a lot of these overnight visuals and they're up all night long, I mean, it's hours upon hours. After a while, yeah, your mind and your eyes start playing tricks on you, and I think it's overload. And you got to know when to call it quits, because then you're just too tired to even determine what the hell you're trying to see. He says on
Oh,
here, our
that's cool.
brains can be completely capable of fabricating paranormal events. Yeah, they can be. Maybe one day in the future, people will figure out how it works and how to use it better.
So,
Time will tell.
Big Stu, I heard that actually Pantera is actually back together again since see Vinny the drummer is now, he's passed away, of course. Dimebag's obviously gone. But I heard that the singer I heard that they're like back together again, like Pantera. But that's cool that you saw them. They opened for Skid Row. That's pretty neat. We're mixing up ghosts with music there, Laura.
Hey, it's all right. Whatever works, Whatever works. You got to break it up some. So it's still frozen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to say, when you didn't have the green screen thing going, you weren't frozen. Then when you clicked the green screen, the Earth, you froze again.
Oh, okay. Let me take it out. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, try taking that off. And I think
All
that's
right.
what yep. See, now you're not frozen.
I'm not frozen. Now you get to see the screen. Ta-da!
But now you are. Now it's frozen.
Now I am. What the flippin' A?
Can you refresh your camera again?
Let me see.
That's freaking ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure it out until I can get something better. Like I said, I never had this problem for this amount of time, so. And if I switch back to that,
Oh, really, Wayne? I don't. Yeah, I saw a picture of them.
I don't know if that helps any.
Did
No go?
NXS ever come out with an album after that Rockstar NXS thing that they did? I don't know. Didn't the NXS singer pass away from self-harm? I think he's.
Hey,
He's
Friday.
not with us. Yo, Friday, what's up, buddy?
Friday house.
Wayne Dawson's going to sleepy sleep.
Oh, nighty night, Sir Wayne.
Why?
Sweet
He acts like he's in the
dreams.
UK or something. What are you
I
on
know.
UK time? Jeez.
Oh,
Yeah,
sleep
dude.
well, sir.
So Wayne, yeah, he did, yeah, and dude, I liked NXS. I thought they were a cool band. I thought that dude sang really good too, and I thought George Michaels was an awesome singer too. I'm gonna say it. I said it.
Oh, hey.
It's a shame.
No, he was talented. He was
Yeah,
talented.
it's a wicked shame, man.
Yep. I mean, you get into, that's the problem when you get famous. You get into that bad stuff, and
Well, it was depression, and then the self-harm.
yep. The voice says,
Yeah.
yeah, he was good, loved his songs. Yeah, he was talented kid. It's a shame how they all just get into, and like you said, and there's so much pressure.
You know what I liked about George Michael? If you watch some of his old, when he was in, what was the first group he was in before he went solo? But anyway,
Wham.
yeah, Wham. When you watch, thank you. When he was in, he would do interviews, and he hated doing interviews because he was very shy. See, I'm holding my hands up, and the camera wants to like Yeah, I think I could shut that off, but I can't. Do that
Yeah, otherwise you're gonna be just floating around the room. You're floating and I'm frozen.
See, this is the Italian part of me that talks with my hands. So, yeah. So, anyways, that's the thing. That I really admired when I saw something. He was like, I don't even want to be here. I don't want to do this, and like he didn't want to do interviews. It was pretty cool. That's why there's very few interviews with George Michaels.
Right.
So,
It's just yeah, he didn't like it. There was a lot of people that don't like to do the interviews. I don't know if that helped any.
I mean, that's why I don't like talking at all. I don't like it. You know.
Well,
Laura,
you got to
I
keep
just-
talking.
Look at
Keep talking.
Laura. The way you froze, it looks like you took that
Trying to
picture after. Oh, now you unfroze.
I'm not frozen.
Now you froze again. It's like
See?
you go
I
unfrozen
don't know.
for a millisecond.
This all sucks.
Oh, there it goes. Now you're unfrozen.
Yeah, and it'll last 2 seconds. Is it still working?
Yeah. No. I mean, yes and
No.
no.
Yes, I know.
On and off.
I'll get
Whiz.
it
That's all.
fixed for next time. It's ticking me off. There's always something.
I know, dude. When I was doing my live, what happened with I froze, and then Dennis was on,
Yep.
and I think he was a little like, "Oh crap."
He left me here. Ah!
Yeah. And then I just decided, you know what? I'm not doing any more lives till I get a couple of new cameras. And then I got the new cameras, and then I was like, yeah, Laura, upload your upload bandwidth with, and then I was just like, you know what? I'm too busy to do live shit, because that was the other thing too. Saturday, I'm really busy, and then honestly, like it took all freaking day to like get my Saturdays going for the live show.
Right. Well, I did get a notice that I need to restart my computer to install updates.
Yeah, but that shouldn't be.
I don't think. Yeah, that shouldn't be the problem.
No. That's some dude in India telling you to do that, right? Yes, we do. You need to.
Yeah.
I must control. I need to team viewer on your desktop. I need full control.
Which is bullshit, because I just thought I just did that.
I need $799 for 7 years of full MSNBC complete.
Exactly.
Full revamp of Windows 95.
Yeah, see, that's what maybe that's what it was. Because yeah, I just did an update, and maybe that's what screwed something up. It said it happens. Updates shouldn't cause the issue unless Windows is uploading updates to other computers on the network. Could be. I don't know. Yeah, because we have a desktop in the dining room.
Carla, are you here? Maybe you know.
Hey, Jimmy.
Yo, Jimmy, what's up?
What's Sir Jimmy doing? Yeah, but while she's streaming, those updates are most likely downloading in the background and impacting her speed. That could be what's going on.
Yeah, because if you have it on, automatic or whatever.
Yeah, I do have it. It's automatic update or downloads for updates. So that's probably what's going on, guys. Never even thought about it.
Don't worry about it, Laura.
I was just gonna have to take a hammer to it, and of course then I'll be screwed. I won't be able to do the show no more.
Well, that's what all the donations are from tonight. So
I have a tendency to lose my cool and take a hammer to stuff. Let's see. Do a speed test after the reboot update, and then try a test stream. I will Friday. Friday, you need to be closer so that you can help with all this stuff.
Yeah, Jimmy, you missed it. I did a whole tutorial on this thing. In fact, I should be in the background. Should be somebody should be.
The pig is mimicking you, Bill.
Yeah, I know. All right, hang on a minute.
That's funny.
Wait a minute. All right, let let me stop that. That's like
Oh God,
it's
no,
doing music.
funny.
It's doing freaking music right now.
Singing
That's-
the toilet bowl song again.
Yeah, I know. Oh, God, let me see. That's stupid. It's
Still talking about flushing the floaters. Is that what it says?
no.
Flushing the floaters.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then everybody's probably like, oh, I don't want to see this damn thing again. But I'm gonna show Jimmy, all right?
It is
My son
cute.
gave this to me, Jimmy.
We need one of those.
And it's hard to see. It looks way better off, like in person. But like, so here's all like the things you could choose from. Let me show you. Like, you could all these like little guys.
My
So
question
this
is, how does it project behind you?
it's fed like via Bluetooth. So this is festival. This is every day, it says. And there's like a little guy walking. I'll just do him. And then oh, this is a bell ringing. And you're seeing a glare from here. That like line going across here, that's a glare on the screen, just so you guys know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why it kind of sucks. But like for me, there's no glare. For my eyes, even when like the floaters and the scars on my eyes. Like,
Right. He wants to know, you can connect them in series to, which is cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, right. Yes. Exactly. Yeah, you can like link them together. But since this was free, let's see what else. So then there's expression. So like I'm just clicking on the first thing that pops up, but there's hundreds of these things on here.
Yeah,
I don't
his
have
son gets
patience.
all these neat gadgets to test out new videos on.
Yeah, for free. Like these companies reach out to him and they say, "Hey, do a TikTok video. We're sending you this." And then my son gives them to me. And yeah, it's pretty sweet. And I had
And
this
then Bill
one on.
plays with him.
Yeah, I get all the free stuff that my son doesn't want.
All right. So see, Bill's always saying he's working so hard. He's actually in the man cave playing with toys.
Downstairs playing. This one says
Video? Screw the video. Where's it?
I liked this one. This was like the Jason mask. I think it's cutting his own face or something. It didn't really look good, so I was like, I won't use that one. I was gonna use that one for tonight because it's like the paranormal channel kind of.
Right.
This one's like
Oh, you're welcome, Sammy. Any questions that you have about the paranormal, feel free to ask anybody in chat, because most of them are investigators, or just ask me. We are more than willing to help you out any way we can.
Yeah, you don't have to like sit here and listen to me talk about this thing. You can
Go ahead.
You can override what I'm talking about. Oh, and Jimmy, what else? I want to show Jimmy this one last thing, and then I'll stop talking
Okay.
about this stupid thing. I wanted to show him the the graffiti. There's a ton of there's text. You can type out stuff. There's a stopwatch, but there's alarm clock. But I want to show him the graffiti thing because that's pretty neat. Let's do the yellow because you can see that way better. So I think this is it. If you can see that. Yeah, can you see that good?
That's the finger.
Yeah, and it's not like toward you, Jimmy. It's like I'm just showing you that you could like draw like a middle finger.
I think that's freaking funny.
Yeah, it's like I'm not saying like, and I'm not saying this. Wait, what did he say? Because I can't see. And I'm not saying like I love you, Jimmy. I'm just saying like if you want to be nice to somebody.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
so you can draw
cool,
anything you want.
You can draw anything you want. You can
right on there, bite me.
You could draw like a wiener.
A wiener. Now there's a question. Why is it that all guys do that? You gotta draw wieners.
Oh, I didn't.
Can't you come up with
You could
something
draw
else?
a W with eyeball, like with some eyes and a
Yeah,
smile.
Jimmy says, "You don't love me. I'm crushed."
You could
We
draw.
all love our Jimmy.
Wait, I'm gonna draw a face. Some an eyeballs. There. There's an. See, it looks like a face, right? Doesn't it look like a face?
Oh yeah, it
Does it
looks
look
like
at?
yeah, eyeballs. Yeah, yeah.
Does it look like eyes?
Oh yeah, sure.
And there's the face. face.
Nice, nice, Bill.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna stop. All right, I'll get off of it. Wait, let me.
Bill's drawing jugs.
No, I'm.
Uh,
Um.
Friday said it would be awesome to make it do a Windows 95, 98 pipes screensaver.
There's a jug. And it's hard to see with the glare, but like here is a jug. So like I could like like draw on here.
All right. James says wiener drawing. We do the same. Yeah, you all do it.
I know,
see
dude. I watch Top
investigations.
Gear.
People go into
So
investigate places, and that's all you see on the walls is spray painted. You know,
I know.
it's like Phallus City. I mean,
I know. The Brits are.
Did
Yeah,
you guys learn anything else in art class?
no, they didn't. It's because
Hey, Steph, how's it going?
it's because of Jeremy Clarkson. He's like obsessed with wieners.
I mean, man, no matter where you go, that's what's on the walls.
on the walls.
On the walls.
What was I doing? Oh, I gotta put something up here. So I don't know what that is.
It's like you
Oh,
guys
like
always have your hands on it too.
there's a Pac-Man.
It's like I tell my husband, say you guys always get your hands on it. What do you think it's going to drop off and roll away?
Well, you got to support it because I mean, the larger it is.
Yeah. I just think it's gonna somebody's gonna steal it, so you got to make sure you got a good grip on it all the time.
What did Cree say? That's a long one. I got her. Is that?
Let's see. What was seriously nice of them was that they had a car filled with all kinds of things, and had to leave, so they picked up a guy and gave him all of it, only taking a few things out for the next time. We missed something.
Oh, gotcha. They must have been talking to each other about something. Hey, Steph.
Miss Steph is here. Yeah, but that's what I always say. Making angel dicks in the snow is a Christmas tradition.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, you pricks. Ho, ho, ho. So, yeah, but I always say stuff like that. My husband starts laughing. I say, man, you guys just leave it alone. It ain't going anywhere.
Hey, you never know, man. The older you get.
I know. Just a guy thing. Just a guy thing. I don't know.
That's funny.
Angel dicks in the snow. James, no pants. Yeah. Oh, yikes. Yeah, I could see that. No pants. That'd be chilly.
Steph's in Australia, right?
They'd be chilly on the fellas. No, I don't think Steph's in Australia. That's your question, Steph. Bill wants to know if you're in Australia.
I thought she was. Okay, Jimmy, you must have had burritos. I don't know why I thought that.
She says she wished she was in Australia. Jimmy says she's on the East Coast.
Who is? She's on the East Coast?
She's on the East Coast. It's
Oh,
cold
she's
and
stuck
maybe
with
like
us. Like what
Friday.
part of the East Coast? Like
I forgot, to be honest with you.
in this
I
28
used to
degree
know
weather
that.
with us?
I'm lucky I know where I am.
Oh.
She's in Massachusetts. Okay, I thought so.
Oh.
So she's not too far from us.
Yeah, Steph. We're like neighbors.
It's like a
Jeez.
quick road trip. Only just what, 4 hours maybe?
Yeah, Steph, I'm not asking
Depending
like
on
your address, but like what part of Mass are you in? Because Susan's in Mass too, so I
yeah,
was just wondering.
pretty much a quick road trip. Yeah. She says she has friends in Cooperstown. Oh, we're
Yeah, dude,
sorry.
I'm like 45 minutes from Cooperstown.
Cooperstown. I was there once. I was not impressed and left.
Baseball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, not interested.
I was just down there. Well, when I had that extraction, because Oneonta is really close to there, so
Yeah. Now we went there a few years back because they had the baseball card exhibit, all the old baseball cards, and my husband wanted to see it. We paid, the huge amount of money to get into the museum,
yeah.
and come to find out that they loaned the baseball cards out to another museum. So we didn't get to see those. We got to see all the other garbage, and I said, "No, okay, it's time to go." None of the restaurants were open. We were starving. We had to drive another, I forgot how many miles down the road. We found the only McDonald's that was in town. So we ended up there. We were the only ones there. And then, I think the next year we went back there that way again, and that McDonald's was closed. I'm thinking, jeez, this place is really booming.
Good night, Betty.
Good night, Betty, sweetie. Sleep well.
Yeah, it's just a tourist trap.
And yeah, everything is total baseball. I wanted to go to the Wax Museum. Oh, it all has baseball players in it. I go, no, I don't want to see just that. Well, this is a baseball town. I don't care.
Okay, you're at the Connecticut line, so you must be like. All right, so you
She's on
probably.
the other end.
Yeah, well, I mean,
if you really love baseball, then that's the place to go. Because you can't fart without seeing something about baseball. It's there. But yeah, I enjoy baseball, but I'm not that, hepped up on it, so it was not a big deal for me.
oh, and let's see, James. Yes,
Oh, she's near Rhode Island too. Rhode Island's nice.
yeah, James. I always say wicked. It's wicked.
Yeah,
It's wicked cool.
Wicked cool,
That's a
dude.
New York. Well, that's a pretty much a New York thing too. I know it's a
Yeah.
yeah. It's an
It must be wicked cold in Boston. It's cold here everywhere. We're from 80 degrees back down to what are we, Bill? 24?
yeah, dude.
And it was snowing yesterday and this morning. So
Yeah,
weather's
Just
all messed up.
stoking the furnace today. Still burning wood.
Yeah, and that's just, well, at least you're, burning up what you got. She says, but I go to the Catskills. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, the Catskills. So yeah, we're central New York, so we're in the center of everything.
Yeah.
So no matter which direction you're going, it's either a 2 to 4 hour ride somewhere. Yeah, rub it in Friday. Rub it
Friday's
in.
in Texas.
All right, we could envy him now, but when it's like what, almost 200 degrees?
It sucks though. Because this area, car wise, it sucks because every time I find a vehicle, it's not anywhere near me. It's
Right.
it's close to Maine or Vermont, or it's like near Ohio, or it's near Pennsylvania. It's not central. It's just not close to me. I have to drive at least 2 to 3 hours away to get to a vehicle that I want to see. And I'm like, those days
Right.
are over for me. I bought 2 IROC Z Camaros out in Boston, and it was a 6-hour trip. I hooked up my trailer. I bought them off of eBay. This was like 15 years ago. I hooked up my trailer, drove out, grabbed one, came back, dropped it off, went right back out and got the other one. All like right back to back, like in one
Oh,
day.
well, God. Yeah, and you were how old? 20 what?
Yeah, I was like, it was like probably 20 years ago. So I was like 30.
All right.
That was
So
like
yeah,
30 years ago.
now forget it. You go to the store, you fall asleep.
Yeah, forget that, man. I'm like, no way would I ever do that.
Yeah, I can't do it either.
One car was like an hour and a half away, and I'm like, I don't want to go I'm not going. I don't want to go.
We have family that's in Alabama. It's my niece and her family. Oh, we want you to come and visit so bad. I said, oh, honey, those days of me traveling that far are over. There's no way I could make that trip.
Oh, Steph, you're near the Basketball Hall of Fame. That's cool.
Yeah.
I got stuck in my tractor trailer near there in traffic on whatever, I think, on the like turnpike near there.
Right.
God, it sucked so bad. Yeah, that was bad.
All of those areas, the traffic is terrible. I used to hate
Yeah,
when
it
we used to
sucked.
go travel to Missouri. We'd always go through Chicago. Oh God, I was just dreaded it.
Yeah, I drove in Chicago before. Wasn't that
It's
bad.
horrible. Yeah, I
It
mean, you
wasn't
got to
that
know
bad.
where
Like,
you're going.
yeah, I mean, that was before GPS and stuff too, man.
Well, screw that. It's just too much anxiety, too much. And like I said, we used to do it, we would drive straight through. And it was not a big deal. Now, are you kidding? No way. 2 hours and we're done. So there's no way I'm driving across the country to go visit anybody.
Oh, that's cool stuff.
So I always tell everybody, I got a camper in a yard. You come visit me. You can stay in the camper. Stephen King was the coach of their Little League team. Oh my God, that's wild.
Huh. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Holy crap. That is totally cool. James says, oh man, I'm jealous. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Could you imagine that? Oh, my coach was Stephen King. Yeah, sure it was.
I know.
Just like that story I heard about Henry Cavill there, who played Superman. And he had his nephew in school, and they were talking about show and tell thing or something. And the nephew was saying how his uncle was Superman. And the teacher called the mother in, and she goes, we don't encourage kids to tell stories. And blah, blah, blah. She goes, oh, okay, what was he telling you? She says, well, he was trying to tell everybody that his uncle's Superman. And the lady looked at her and she goes, well, he is. And the teacher looked at her like she was nuts. And so apparently the next day, he went into school with his nephew to prove to everybody that his uncle was Superman. They were all like, oh my God.
And wait, and who was the actor?
Henry Cavill.
I don't even know
The
who
new
that is.
Superman. Yeah, the guy, the new Superman.
Oh.
The guy that played The Witcher and all that. Yeah, they didn't believe him, and he brought him in. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I heard that Stephen King's like pretty down to earth and stuff. Like, he's
Oh yeah.
like, lived in the town that he's like in Maine and everything. Like,
Oh yeah, he is stuff. Yeah, he is. I'm waiting for his girlfriend to have their baby. It should be any time now. That baby's gonna be gorgeous. He's supposed to be the next James Bond too, which would be pretty cool. I know they were kicking around the idea about making a female James Bond. I'm like, oh, please don't do that.
oh God.
James Bond is supposed to be the man of mystery. Not
Isn't
a
his
woman.
name James Bond?
Yeah, well, I don't know, maybe they're gonna change it to Janet Bond. I don't know.
Well, then it wouldn't be a James Bond movie.
Yeah, I think
Jeez.
they were kicking it around. I thought
Stupid,
it was
man.
cool. Yeah, crazy.
Who was it? That woman that's in charge of Disney over there?
I have no idea.
The one that
And I heard it, and I'm like, oh, please don't do that. It'll be the dumbest thing ever.
that South Park always makes fun of, that one lady.
Probably.
Oh,
Friday says, I feel Henry did a good job as Superman. He did. Yeah, I do too. Because, for the longest time,
yes.
it was
Yes,
just,
thank you,
Kathleen Kennedy. Yeah.
Kathleen Kennedy. we have to make it more gay.
Oh, Jesus.
That's what they say in South Park. So funny. James, did you ever see the one with the motorcycle gang, the Harley Davidson episodes? Oh, it's so funny. We're like going blah 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 blah.
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh, it's so hilarious.
That's right. Shaken, not stirred. Yeah, you can't.
Yes, she
You
does
can't
suck.
take an iconic, star like that, or icon like that, and then change just
Yeah.
total flip flop it. You don't do that. So yeah, I think he'd make a great James Bond. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. Oh, he's supposed to be playing the Highlander too, I think.
You guys, so all right, so obviously James, and Jimmy obviously know what I'm talking about. So did you guys ever see
Right.
the one clip where they're like at this council meeting and they like want to make the word FAG a thing, and they're like, we cannot make that word a thing. And they're like, well, why not? What's the problem? And they're like, it's just wrong. We can't do that. You're like, well, no, we don't mean it like in a derogatory way. Well, it is a derogatory word. Well, no, this is what we mean. You ever like at a light and like you're pulling up and you have the green light and you want to make a left turn and like you're pulling up and you're waiting and you're in the middle of the intersection, but like a guy in a BMW, he's like, he like goes to the red light and now you can't make your left turn because now your light turned red and now you're just like, you call him an FAG and you're like, yeah, but you don't really mean as an FAG. I don't want to say the word. And
Right.
they're like, he goes, yes. And he goes, so that's what we mean. He's not really an FAG, but you call him an FAG. And he's like, and the guy on the board, he goes, this totally makes sense. You have to watch the clip in order for it to be funny. It's so hilarious because these guys are in these suits and they're like so prim and proper, and like these the South Park kids are trying to get them to understand. So the guy is like, that totally makes sense. That's hilarious.
Of course. Well, not
Yeah,
for nothing. In the UK, isn't that a cigarette?
Yeah, but here it's not.
I know, obviously.
Yeah, yes. But over there, yes, it's a cigarette.
But
Yeah.
even here, when we used to call somebody that, it wasn't pointed towards their sexuality. It
No,
just meant
it
that they were
wasn't.
jerk.
Right. It was like, yeah.
There's another word for jerk.
It was, exactly.
Yeah.
But the FAGGIT was definitely that.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But if you shortened it, it was like you jerk.
You jerk. You just called them that. Yeah.
Exactly. And that's what the dudes on South Park were trying to like get across to those dudes. And then finally, when they used the analogy about the dude going through the red light and he couldn't make his left turn anymore because he went through the red light. Now he was stuck through the red light. He was
because of that guy. He was being a FAG.
Yeah. It's a great analogy. And the guy on the
being a
he like was like, this totally makes sense. Yeah,
I get him now. Yeah.
So James, just YouTube it. You'll find it.
Right.
It's like maybe like a 3-minute clip, and they explain it. It's so hilarious.
Because I know they make such a big deal out of it here, and I think, well, wait a minute. In the UK, that's a cigarette.
Yeah.
I'm going to go out for,
Well, the funny thing
I'm pretty sure they still call it that.
Well, the funny thing too is, like The Spy Who Shagged Me, that was like a huge deal. Like for over there, like shagging is like basically effing,
right?
For them, and shagging for us is like, what does that mean? But for over in the UK, it's like, hey, I just got blanked.
Shagged, right?
Exactly. So that's why, like, when that movie came out, for the UK people, they were like, what? You can't say that. Like,
funny.
That's like a freaking headline for your movie. So yeah.
Yeah, see, Jamie says, yep, go out and have a quick FAG.
Yeah, quick shag. Yeah, a rug. Shag rug. Yeah, right, stuff like, yeah, we have shag rugs over here.
Yeah.
We have AstroTurf. We have shag.
James says shag is not as bad as the F word. It's quite funny.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I know there was a big thing when like The Spy Who Shagged Me came out. It wasn't a big
Right.
thing, but it was a thing. I know that.
But I mean, that's what it is.
I
It's
stand corrected though.
they're getting shagged, you're getting laid. It's
Yeah.
Of course, we had a bunch of other slang. I couldn't that refer to that. So it's funny.
Yes, Cree. I love Sean Connery too, man. Did anybody in the chat ever see Time Bandits? He
That
was in
sounds
that movie.
familiar.
Time Bandits is like one of my favorite. It's like a cult classic. Excuse me. Like a cult classic movie from the 80s that like I think it's a British film actually. It's definitely a British film. I remember the fuss.
It does sound very familiar. Time
tongue in
Bandits.
cheek. Yeah, it was tongue in cheek, definitely. Terry Gilliam. Yeah, Jamie Time Bandits. Terry Gilliam, is that the actor they're talking about? But let me see. Cleese, John Cleese was in it.
Yeah, he said by one of the Monty Python guys.
Yes, you're right. Terry Gilliam, gotcha. Yep.
Love Monty Python.
Great movie. I love that movie. Time. I have it on DVD.
English humor is funny.
Yeah, and there is
a lot of people don't get it, but I think it's
humor in
funny.
that. I watched it when I was a little kid, like Monty Python's, but that
me too.
Brazil director. Yeah, he was yeah, the director I don't think that the director was because I watched the commentary on it. So James, obviously you're familiar with that movie. Yeah, it's a great movie.
Yeah, he was a classic. But to be honest, the only movie I saw with him was Hunt for Red October when I was about 10. Oh, Sean Connery. I watched a lot of his movies. He was a wonderful actor.
So the director for Hunt for Red October, I don't think he has it anymore, but he has a home right in only like not too far from us, Laura. Up north.
Oh yeah?
You know where
there's a
Piggy
lot of
Pat's is? You know where Piggy Pat's is?
up north.
The very first Piggy Pat's, not that new one.
Right. The barn. Yep.
Yeah, the barn. It's like it's right real close to there.
Oh. Okay.
Like near Poland.
Yeah.
New York.
Well, there's a lot of actors have homes up there.
Yeah, he's the director
don't
there.
know
He's
about.
got a huge farmhouse, beautiful.
Oh,
It's,
okay. Yeah.
wrap around porch and stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah, the director from Hunt for Red October, he has a house up there.
Well, also what was his name there from oh god, I can't think of his name. Total blank all of a sudden. From Tremors and what the hell's his name? I can remember his wife's name, Kara Sedgwick, and oh god, I don't believe I can't remember his name. He's got a house up there. Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, Kevin Bacon.
Because when my aunt was going through college, my aunt was going through college to become a teacher. She worked at the Lowe's up there, and he came in there because he was doing remodeling on his house.
Mm-hmm.
And he's coming through her line, and she looked up, and she had this look on her face, and he did like the shh face to her. She goes, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, because he's been seen at North Utica Walmart a bunch of times.
Oh yeah, he's there all the time.
Yeah, because he's got a place in Forestport, I think it is. It's right in Forestport.
It's up in that area somewhere.
Yep, that's where it is. And you know the dude who did The Pianist, that movie, The Pianist? Adrian. He was in that movie The Village. He played the special needs dude.
Yep, okay.
Adrian Brody.
Yeah, he's got a place up there too.
No, he's got a place in Cincinnatus. Right just past the beach. Oneida. It's that
Oh,
castle. That Heart Castle or whatever it's called. It's like
Oh,
40
all
minutes,
right.
like 40 minutes from my house. But yeah, he's got that
Oh, I didn't
castle.
know that. Oh, cool.
Yep. He refurbished that. There's actually a whole it's on YouTube. He did a documentary on refurbishing that place.
Oh, cool. I have to look it
Yeah,
up.
it's like an hour-long documentary thing that he did on YouTube and everything. It's pretty neat. So he's got that place, but like he's been seen all over in Syracuse and stuff, and
Yeah, they're all over and nobody pays any attention.
mhm.
I think that's why they like it, because none of us pay any attention.
No, Steph, I saw the thing for the advertisement for that. Was that any good?
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Oh, what's that pizza place? Somebody took a picture with Kevin Bacon down on Genesee Street. I know there's a bunch of places, pizza places, and
Oh boy.
but it was across from the Stanley. There was somebody took pictures of Kevin Bacon.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
it's
not Capri. No,
no,
yes.
it might have been.
It might have been a Capri's. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's still there, yeah. Kevin Bacon's daughter is in Smile. Oh yeah, I didn't know that. She said yes, she really liked it.
all of a sudden I want like a Wendy's Baconator.
You can eat one of those. Those things are huge.
Dude, I could eat 2 of those.
Oh, that's so gross.
What?
My son can eat them too. I know. I see he brought one home when they first come out. I'm thinking, what the hell are you gonna do with that thing?
And he said, "I'm gonna eat it, Ma."
He did. He ate the whole thing.
What do you mean he ate the whole thing? Yeah, of course.
They're huge.
With their killer awesome French fries, yeah.
You can feed a small village on one of those hamburgers.
Does anybody else want like bacon right now?
I had it for dinner. Remember, I had breakfast for dinner.
Oh, that's right. I don't know why I want bacon all of a sudden. It's weird.
Oh, really, Jimmy? I've never had one. It's just too much for me.
Yeah. By the way, Jimmy, why did you say your stomach was all messed up? Did you have those burritos like you?
Yeah, Jimmy has a poor diet. He eats crap.
I
fairly
know he
late.
does. He's always like, "Oh,
His
I
poor
can't believe
stomach.
this."
I'm gonna eat this bucket of junk, and then my belly's gonna be killing me. He says, I always feel like I ate a tub of butter after eating a Baconator. Really? Ugh. Oh, he had Taco Bell. Well, there you go.
See,
Enough said.
Taco Bell is good though.
Yuck.
I can
don't
eat
do
like
Taco
8
Bell.
hard shell tacos with no problem. Because there's like nothing to them, man.
I just don't see the purpose when you can buy the hamburger and cook it at home. You can have all the tacos you want.
Yeah, but I don't like the shells though. Like my wife will get them, and I'm like, so I just do like I wrap my own, like do the soft things.
Yeah, I do the soft shells. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the hard things because they suck.
She said, did anyone watch the series Chapelwaite with Adrian the town of journal entry? I heard something about it, but I didn't see it.
No, but I did see like an advertisement
He's
for that
good.
too, and I was like, oh, that's Adrian Brody. I might want to see that because I dig that.
Yeah,
Dude. I think he's good.
he's a great actor.
Yep.
Let's see. Right, eat something awful and then complain about my son. It's right, Jimmy.
That's your MO.
Oh my, this poor belly. And of course, I
Friday.
always talk about, you should eat more fruit and stuff. Oh, I ain't eating that. Okay. Don't eat, something that's good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said it's worth the watch. Hey, let's check it out. James says, I love anything about that series. Yeah, he is a really good actor. And not for nothing, he's actually a very good looking man. I seen a thing where they were showing, he was doing a fashion show. He was in the runway there with the guys, villains of whatever it was, and they had them all dressed up in these suits, and holy shit, they all looked great.
You talk about Adrian Brody?
Yeah, him and a bunch of all these other villains from all these other movies, and they were all in these suits. I forgot who the designer was, but they all looked really sharp.
Yeah, and he has a big nose too.
Yeah, but I tell you, he looked good.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with big noses.
Compared to the way the guys dress nowadays.
Yep.
They got to go back to the old dress. It just looks better. Same thing when you see these women at these award ceremonies. I'm sorry, the dresses are ugly. It's supposed to be glamorous. Hollywood's supposed to be glamorous. It's not
Nothing
nowadays. It
glamorous
looks like
about Hollywood.
a bunch of porn stars walking the red carpet.
Yeah.
Friday said I started watching a show called Common Side Effects. Only one season is out at the moment that I know of. I haven't heard of that one either. I don't watch, guys. If you knew what I watch, you'd be like, "What?"
Yeah,
don't
same
watch this
here.
kind of
They'd be
stuff.
like, dude, you're old.
Well, no, it's I'm hooked on these videos that they're putting out from Vietnam where they're showing these women, they're on their own and they're building their own homes out of bamboo.
Oh,
Stuff is amazing. It is one versatile plant. You can eat it. You can build anything out of it. It's just amazing. And you watch them build a whole entire house out of this stuff. I watch stuff like that, or guys making survival cabins in the woods, and they're doing it all with just like a hand saw and that's the kind of stuff I watch. It's a learning thing. My husband will say, "What the hell are you watching?" I says, "Well, now I can make a house out of bamboo because I know how to do it." Animated Mike Judge is a big part of it. But that's the kind of stuff that gets me sucked in. Or I watch a lot of stuff like documentaries about Egypt and stuff like that because I find that interesting.
yeah, I like that stuff too.
Yeah, it's really cool. So all this other stuff, I'm like, nope, never seen it. Sorry.
Yeah, I like
Of course,
World War
there's
II stuff.
telling Bill, I was binge watching the other night because somebody had mentioned in a chat about the old TV series Land of the Lost. So that's what I was watching last night, guys.
Yeah.
Bad 70s TV. I'm sorry, I laughed the whole time. It's freaking funny.
Well, I started watching Chips, and
Oh boy, it's another one.
yeah, and like when I was little, I watched that like crazy and could not stop watching it. The motorcycles, the cars,
Right.
and I truly believe that show got me into cars big time. Not only cars, but the Porsche 911.
Right.
The very first episode, there's a Porsche 911 Targa. Is probably like a 1969, and there's like a chase scene, and it's one of the most beautiful 911s I've ever seen. And I was like watching it, and I said to my wife, I go, I got to show you something. I brought her out. I go, watch this episode, and she's like, oh, a 911. I go, yeah. I go, I finally know why I'm into Porsche 911s so much because of this episode. I go, I think this is why right here. This car, I probably had to find out what this car was when I was a little kid. And but then when I was like watching the series, I think I got into like the third or fourth series. I was like, my wife would put it on like during dinner time for me, and I was like, honey, could we not watch this? She's like, oh, really? I thought you wanted to see it. I was like, I'm sick of this show. I was like, this is terrible. I just got tired of it. It's like too much.
It's really funny when you look at stuff from when you were a kid that you thought was fantastic, and then you look at it now, you're like, what was I thinking? Man, it was so bad.
Dude, I've told you this story before. So the Dukes of Hazzard I watched religiously too. Love that show. Of course, it was all about the car.
Yeah.
And and it was about Daisy Duke, and it was about her Jeep, and it was about all the cars and the jumps and everything.
Her shorts.
There was this one episode, I'm watching it as an adult now, where Roscoe, he was looking for the Duke boys, and Jesse, the grandfather, was driving the Duke boys. They were like, "Oh, it's him!" So they ducked down in the bed of the truck. So Roscoe pulls Jesse over. He pulls over. He lights him up. He gets out of his troop car or whatever, and he walks up to Jesse, and he's like, "Where are you? Where's the boys? Where are them Duke boys?" He's like, "I ain't seen them. They're laying down in the bed of his pickup truck. Like, they're not
You don't
covered up
see
or
'em.
anything." Yeah,
I
he
know.
doesn't. He's so stupid. He doesn't see him, and I'm like,
Oh, 70s bad TV.
I can't watch this show anymore. Like,
Yep.
as a little kid, I was like, yeah, this is great. They're hiding from him, and like he
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
see him because he's really stupid. And like, I'm like, oh my god, I can't stand it anymore. I'm not like the tomfoolery here. I've had enough.
Right.
So
Or what about the A-Team? How we all used to watch that. Nobody ever
yeah,
got shot. All the gunfire and all of that.
well, yeah, the truck, like you got
Yeah.
an
No
open,
bullet holes and nothing.
you've got an open Jeep, a Jeep with like a World War II Jeep where there's like 3 guys in it, and the Jeep flips and like rolls, a barrel rolls with the guys in it.
Did you see the jack in the bottom of it?
Yeah, you see like the pole
Yeah,
vault on the
yeah,
bottom.
yeah.
But that's not the point. They roll, right? Oh, sorry. Let me get this bag out. They roll. I love how the camera pulls into
Yeah.
me, like, because I'm
Yeah, the suspense.
it flips and everything, and it barrel rolls, and then the next scene is like it shows them like looking back, like, yeah, we got away. And then the next scene they go to the guys. They have to make sure they show them getting up and like brushing themselves off that they're okay for the
Right,
little
right.
kids to show that they didn't die. But they just did like a barrel roll in an open, no roof Jeep.
Right, right. And nobody's got a scratch on them.
Yep. They just show the guys going over to each other, going, oh, like, my shoulder.
Yeah.
Ah.
The acting was so bad.
Yeah. So
James said you had those cheesy jokes at the end of the A-Team episodes. Yeah.
yeah, and then they pause it. Also, James, at the end of Chips, they'd be like, eh. And then the next scene would be like John going like,
right.
I want to do that in one of my videos. I want to like do like a
bad
pause thing with
TV.
music and stuff, but I haven't figured out how to do it yet because I'd have to do it with myself, talking to myself, and I don't know how I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
Roscoe Pico train.
Yep.
Yeah.
G said, I loved Mama's Family, but that's a difficult watch sometimes now that I'm 43. They're all difficult to watch.
Mama's Family. What was
'Cause
that?
I was watch these shows and say, what was I thinking? This is awful.
I'm trying to think of what Mama's Family is.
It was a spinoff from the Carol Burnett show.
Oh,
Vicki
with
Lawrence.
yeah.
Vicki Lawrence playing Mama. Yep.
I think somebody blew out your pilot light.
Yep.
Yep. I actually kind of like that. Yeah, Vicki
Yeah,
Lawrence.
she's funny.
She was funny.
Oh yeah, Starsky and Hutch. Oh, geez, terrible. Just terrible.
Yeah, cool car, but I never got into Starsky and Hutch.
I used to watch all these things.
Me too.
You know, me and my husband we were talking about this stuff, and I said for one show that we all were guilty of watching, but you knew it was ridiculous and stupid, but that's why you watched it, was Gilligan's Island.
Yep, watch that too.
You knew it was dumb back then. It still is, but that was the whole point.
Yeah, the professor, he could like build coconut telephones and stuff, but he couldn't figure out
bamboo.
how to patch the hole in the boat.
I know. It's great.
One of my all-time favorites. Sometimes I even wear a shirt in my videos, but is Knight Rider. It was one of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
It had to be it had to be my favorite actually.
Yeah, Get Smart, another one. Yeah, you knew it was stupid, but you took it for what it was.
Wasn't Get Smart the one where his shoe was a phone?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Or yeah, Charlie's Angels. Same thing. All the gunfire, all the chasing around.
Hello, angels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like the big thing. We had to. Oh, everybody always wondered who was that? Who played with that? Was his name? Charlie. And nobody could
Yeah.
ever figure out who it was. Oh, Sammy like Love Boat.
I did. I love the Love Boat too, because you never knew who the guests were going to be. You're like, oh, that's so and so from the other show.
Yep. It was all exciting and new.
Shut up, Laura.
The Love Boat.
You're like, oh my gosh, that's Ricardo Mentalbaum from Fantasy Island. Fantasy Island.
Well, he needed a vacation too.
Yeah, exactly. Keep playing.
And their hair was never out of place. I know.
Yeah,
It was
right. I know.
perfect. Nobody got dirty.
Welcome to Fantasy Island.
I used to love that show too. It's
Me too.
the stuff that we would watch. Oh my god! I think TV has come such a long way.
And we'll be making another run.
The love.
Yeah.
Oh my
you guys,
gosh.
like, we'll never experience that stuff again, even if they wanted to try to make shows like that. It'll just
Oh,
never
no.
happen. It'll never happen. Those shows were as cheesy and crappy as they were. The nostalgia of that stuff, even game shows, even what was the one big box, no whammies and stuff like that.
Oh yes, I loved that. No whammies,
Yeah.
no whammies.
Yeah, no whammy, big box, no whammies, and
Woohoo.
that stuff. We lived in such a cool era. We really did.
Oh yeah, I loved all the game shows. They were great. $6
Yeah.
Million Man, loved it.
WKRP in Cincinnati, yes.
Loved that show. The one I loved the most was where Johnny Dangerous was being he was hiding out because he was afraid of the phone cops. Remember, because he broke the phone?
I don't remember that.
Freaking hysterical. The phone cops. Oh my god.
And then remember, he went to off and did. I was just binge watching the other show, where the same guy, he was a teacher. What was the?
Oh, Welcome Back, Carter.
No, not.
No.
Well, I don't know. Was it Welcome Back, Carter?
I
No,
love
not Welcome
Match
Back,
Game.
Carter. The guy, the WKRC in Cincinnati DJ guy.
Yes, Johnny Fever. Yeah.
Well, he played a teacher in New York City with all the smart kids. I was just binge watching that.
Oh, I don't know.
That's a great show too, from the early 80s,
There you go.
late 70s, early 80s.
There you go. Cree's got it.
Baby, if you ever wonder.
That's the song.
Oh,
Living on the air in Cincinnati, WKRP. Yeah, that was the funniest one. The phone cops. I died laughing with that one. But yeah, I loved Match Game. I was just
Match
talking about
Game,
that.
yes.
Match Game was great.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with oh god, Price is Right. I used to watch that
Dude.
every day.
The Bob
knew
Barker
all the
era.
prices,
Nobody will ever
you
beat
know.
the Bob Barker era. Barker
Exactly.
era. Yeah.
Oh wait,
Remake.
Steph goes, wait. Too Close for Comfort, Ted Danson. Oh, I'm trying to remember that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Does anybody remember the show I was talking about?
No.
The WKRP in Cincinnati guy. He
Johnny
did.
Fever, the DJ.
Okay. I'm going to have to look it up
He
now.
played a teacher.
Yeah. He went off and did another show. I have to look it up. Unless somebody thinks of it first. Head of the class,
Jimmy
thank you.
Yeah, Jimmy,
Thank
head
you.
of the class.
Yep. That's a great show too.
I gotta look it up. I don't remember it.
the girl that Mike Tyson was married to was in it. A lot of people got their start in that show.
Oh. You have to look that up. I don't remember.
Steph, who are you trying to think of? And then he left, and it became Billy Connolly.
Oh, see,
Howard
Jimmy knows.
Hessman, yes. Cree Storm. Robin Givens,
Yeah,
yes.
Robin Givens, yep.
Yes, Robin Givens was in it.
God, whatever happened to her? She just like disappeared.
Yeah, she got a bunch of money from Mike Tyson, and then
That was it.
was smart and just retired.
Took off.
Yep. She was married to Mike Tyson.
I know. Oof.
Yeah. Poor thing. I'm a huge Mike Tyson fan, though, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Well, hey, he's learned his lesson finally.
Yeah. He's awesome. Him and Butterbean.
Even though I was a little pissed off about the last fight they were in, that was totally rigged.
Dude, yeah, just ridiculousness. But
waited all that time to get to that fight, and it was rigged. I was like, "You got to be kidding me!"
Yeah, complete trash.
And I don't usually watch that stuff, but I wanted to see him.
Everybody wanted to see that guy. Everybody.
Yeah, and it was so rigged. Ted Knight. I remember Ted Knight. Yep.
Oops.
Fish made that show. Are you talking about Barney Miller? I love Barney Miller.
Anybody ever get into Taxi? I never really got into.
I did. I love Taxi.
Did you?
Yeah. What's his name there? Ended up playing Doc. His character was just, I would die laughing. I didn't know where if he was coming or going.
I
can't think of his real name.
Christopher Lloyd?
Christopher Lloyd, yeah.
Yeah, he was
funny. Hysterical.
Yeah, he was funny.
Totally strung out. When he was doing, when he was taking his driver's test, and they were trying to help him.
When he was going slow down.
Slow down.
Yeah. So funny. I loved Golden Girls too.
Freaking funny.
Golden Girls.
Yeah,
Golden
Girls
All
is
in the
good.
Family.
Oh my God, Benson.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Quincy. My mother loved Quincy. We used to watch that all the time.
Benson. The dude who
I
played
remember Benson.
Yeah, he died like at an early age too. I remember when he passed away. Yeah, I was like, wow, he wasn't that old. That guy when he passed away.
Friday goes, yeah, Golden Girls. I loved it when Betty White would tell stories about her. Yeah, about her hometown.
Yes.
And she's making Flurkenzugen or some kind of shit.
Did you know that when she did that?
The Flurkenturken.
When she did those, she was ad-libbing and she would crack them up. Yep. It was so funny.
Actually, I just seen a clip from one of those just the other day where she was working in a hotel and she was the receptionist and a guy came in to rob the place. And she was saying, she says, it's so warm out there. And he had a knit mask on his face.
That's so funny. Hey, Cree, just so you know, I have Columbo on DVD. I have all the Columbos. I love Columbo.
My husband loves Columbo. I found him to be annoying. But that was the character. Just one more question, ma'am. One more question.
Just one more thing.
Yeah.
You say that there was that's all I'm saying.
Right.
You say that there was one shooter, but that's all I'm saying.
Right.
Pardon me. One more thing. Yeah,
hey,
ma'am.
I do the reruns.
I love how as a cop, like the person will like come home from like a hard day's work and he's like in their house like reading the newspaper. Like he just lets himself in.
You don't mind if I was sitting here reading this lovely book and I came across this and
Has anyone seen a channel that has the series Soap on it? I remember that series, but I don't know what they have it on now.
Yeah, Cree.
Newhart.
I bought it like years ago because I think it was like I think I bought it like 15 years ago. I had to have it on
Oh
DVD.
yeah, George loves Columbo. So when they play the reruns on MeTV, George will sit and watch it. He's
Steph.
always loved him.
Yep, Steph. I used to love watching Wings too. I loved that show.
I do remember that. Yeah. Oh my God.
I,
Oh, Rockford Files. Oh my God. Yes, I remember that.
Steph, who was the dude? The maintenance guy, dude. He was hilarious. I used to love him too. He was the blonde dude.
It's great. There were some great TV shows. I mean, there was a lot
Yep.
of bad ones, but there were some good ones.
I love Cheers. Cheers was awesome.
Oh, what was this?
I've been binge watching Frasier.
Oh, I love Frasier.
Yeah, I'm just at the end now. I'll probably reloop it and watch it again. I've been
Yeah.
watching. I just got done binge watching Murder She Wrote.
Yeah, Frasier was good.
Yeah, Cree, I couldn't agree more with you. Just leave it be.
Let's see. Hi, I'm Larry. This is my brother Daryl, and my other
My other
brother
brother
Daryl.
Yep.
Yep.
Dude.
Oh God. Hi,
Jimmy,
Christina.
Did you ever see that movie? I'm gonna have to look it up. With Rick Moranis and it's about the beer and stuff.
They were Canadians?
Yeah, Strange Brew. Did you ever watch it?
Strange Brew.
Yeah, did you ever see that movie Strange Brew?
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, it's like really. I saw it like I think last year. It's like, oh, this is really weird, man.
Watching New Art Show on YouTube. Yeah, I know that was funny. I'm Larry. It's my brother Daryl. It's my other brother Daryl.
Yeah, Janice. So Magnum PI.
Magnum PI.
So I was watching a Murder She Wrote, and they did a crossover show together, Magnum PI and Murder She Wrote. Tom Selleck's in them. Yeah. Yeah, Jimmy, you gotta see it. It's actually wicked funny. I think they like open up a brewery or something. It's been a while since I've seen it.
Kojak.
It was actually pretty good. I was like, this is pretty good. I didn't know that they did this movie.
The guy with the bird, wasn't it? That was Beretta, wasn't it?
Well, for which one here?
TV show. I think he was a cop. And
yeah, Beretta.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Beretta. We used to watch that too.
He also did another show, that dude. He did he did a detective
Vegas?
show. Oh, yeah.
Stuff saying Vegas.
Robert Blake.
That's it, Robert Blake. Yep.
And he offed his wife.
Is that what happened? Oh, that's right. He went through a big court thing about that. Night Court. I loved Night Court.
Yeah, me too. Richard Bull.
Oh my God, it was funny.
Yep.
Now it's even my son says it because him and his girlfriend, they don't watch the same stuff. He goes, she always watches all that bullshit like Teenage Mama and all this other. I'm thinking, I know the TV today is terrible. That's why I don't watch it. I don't watch regular television. It's awful.
Yeah. Well, we don't get regular television anyway, so I don't have it.
No. Yeah, we don't have it either. Because it's not worth it. You're paying $200 for garbage.
Yep. Heart to Heart was good. Yep.
Yeah, I enjoyed that too. Yep. The one there with Bruce Willis. What was that one? That detective show.
Yeah, that was his first show.
Nightshade? That wasn't Nightshade, was it? Or
No,
what was that?
because weren't they married in that show or something?
No. She was the detective, but moonlighting. Thank you, Christina.
Yeah, Moonlighting. There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah, Christina's got it. There we go.
yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, that was like his first one.
Yeah, Kree Storm. I liked Grace Under Fire. I remember thinking she was actually really attractive. Brett Butler. Brett Butler played her, Grace Under Fire.
Oh yes. Okay, now I remember. Yep.
Yep. Dude, watch her celebrity ghost stories. You guys look that up
Interesting, huh?
on YouTube. Holy crap, that's a good one. So just type in Brett Butler celebrity ghost stories and watch hers. It's freaking awesome.
Let's see. Friday says, I hate the fact that we have to pay for subscriptions just to watch something good, then still get commercials. Yeah. I'll just get the DVDs or the VHS tapes. Yes, I'm great. Yeah, I know. That's the truth. You're paying hundreds of dollars and it's crap. When, you get any other streaming place that you go to, like Netflix or whatever, you can get all of those shows. And I rather, pay the $7 or whatever it is.
Oh my gosh, Friday. Who read what Friday just said and just didn't instantly have that song pop in their head?
Oh man, I don't know.
Friday said Unsolved Mysteries with Robert Stack. Didn't you just instantly have that song pop in your head?
Oh, because no, I just seen it right now.
Boom.
Yep.
That song.
Oh God. Automan. I don't remember Automan.
Well, I don't remember that. One Day at a Time. Yeah.
Yep.
What was the
I
one
loved-
with Nell
loved us.
Carter? Give Me a Break. I used to watch Give Me a Break.
Yeah, Give Me a Break. And then there was also a Nell. I
Nell.
think.
That was a spin-off, right?
Yep.
I like to Give Me a Break, though.
He had that powerful voice. Yeah, he did. Get
Who
out,
did?
Cree. My dad knew Robert Stack. Get out. That's cool. Yeah, Unsolved Mysteries. I never missed that show.
Yep.
Always watched it. That's incredible. Why does that? What is that? I'm trying to remember what that is.
What?
That's incredible.
Yeah, you never. Yeah,
I know.
That's
I know
incredible.
that.
Remember, the guy would go, "That's incredible." They would show something like sort of unbelievable, and then they go, "That's incredible."
I do know the name. I can't remember the show.
Yep, I could see the script, "That's incredible" signature thing. I remember
Now
that.
you guys, I'm gonna have to look that one up. I don't remember
Yep.
it. I do remember the name. I
I
just
remember
remember what it was
stuff.
about. Simon and Simon. Yep, remember that one.
Yeah, I remember that one too.
He says Automan wasn't on for that long, but he kind of had that Tron look to him. His car zipped around like lightning. I do not remember that one.
I don't either. Yeah, I remember Different Strokes too. That was good.
Yep.
What you talk about, Willis?
Oh, the good times, guys. The good times.
He passed away too.
Yep. Lost a lot of these people. Steph says I would always want to go to the haunted Toys R Us. They featured and always wondered what happened to that store. Oh, we never had Toys R Us. Ours closed down a long time ago.
Wait, what do you mean that they? What is
But
she talking about?
I don't. Toys R Us. They said that they had a featured Toys R Us. They featured and always wondered what happened to that store.
Yeah,
Oh,
Blue
she might.
Thunder with Roy Scheider. That was awesome. And then
Oh, the
Airwolf came out,
Airwolf.
and then Airwolf knocked Blue Thunder out because Airwolf was more of a streamlined helicopter, and people just liked the way Airwolf looked better. So
Oh yeah, it was cool.
I personally liked the way Blue Thunder looked.
Oh, okay. She was saying on That's Incredible. She said the show was about a haunted Toys R Us. Ah, okay.
Oh,
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up because I know that show, and it's just not. I'm just not remembering it.
interesting. I don't remember that one. Yeah, I remember
Friday.
Murphy Brown.
Now that we've taken our trip down memory lane, I think I'll go take my Geritol and prune juice.
Who said that?
Friday.
Oh, Friday. Yeah,
Yeah, Sonny, it's about
you're
that
insured.
time. Gotta go put the Depends on before we go to bed.
Yeah. When I worked at the nursing home, the like all the residents, they were supposed to be in bed, and this one guy, he could take care of himself pretty much, and I guess he didn't really make it. He didn't have to wear diapers or anything, and it's basically like an assisted living, and he was in his 90s, and I just remember him talking about the milk of magnesia, and he's
Oh,
like,
that stuff was gross.
yeah, he was sitting on like the toilet, and like the only way I can explain it is he didn't make it, and he had his pants, like, they weren't around his ankles, they were like at his thighs and his undies, and like he had a big old number 2 in his underwear,
Right.
and it like stretched across like a hammock,
Oh,
like
jeez.
it's like just like and he's like, I'm like, I don't remember, I forgot what his name was. Let's just say Henry, because Henry, like, it just, I'm picturing his face and he looks like a Henry. So I'm like, Henry, what happened? He's like, it's that GD milk of magnesia.
Oh,
I
jeez.
and yeah, so I just remember I'm like,
Made me shit myself.
yeah. He's like, I couldn't make it. It's that GD. Of course, he used the word, and I don't like the word. So
Right.
it's that GD milk of magnesia. Damn it.
I know
So,
somebody used to just smell that stuff and they would go vomit.
and dude, and it was like an irony smell too. Like, of course, I just had to put the gloves on, and I'm like, well, put it in there. He's like, I can't. Damn it. So
Yeah.
He-Man and She-Ra. Yeah, I used to watch it. I have the power.
My sister used to watch all that.
Yeah, now we're gonna start talking cartoons. I used to watch
Cartoons, yeah.
Voltron.
Snorks. I do remember that. Snorks.
I don't know what that is, but
Thunder the Barbarian.
yeah,
Let's see.
Thundar. It's Thundar.
Thundar. Was
Yeah,
it?
Thundar, not Thunder.
Yeah, I do remember that. Rainbow Bright. Oh my God, Rainbow Bright.
Yep, my sister used to watch that.
Johnny Quest. Go ahead, do the Johnny Quest. The Indian accent. I can't do that.
How about Jacob Tutu? My son used to watch Jacob Tutu.
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't see that one. Jimmy says that the Snorks were made by the people who made Smurfs. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we used to watch the Smurfs. Are we almost there yet, Papa Smurf? Not yet, my Smurfs. Are we almost there? Is it much farther, Papa Smurf? Not yet. Not. Is it much farther? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
You remember that, Laura? Remember Gargamel and what was the cat?
Yeah.
Samuel or something? Gargamel and Samuel or something? Yes, the real
my God.
Ghostbusters.
Oh, the crap that was on. Well, at least we all had a good time.
Scooby-Doo, I loved it.
Oh, there you go. Azrael was the cat. Yep.
Yes, thank you. Azrael.
Jimmy is on it. Jimmy is just a vault of
Gargamel and
information.
Azrael. and they like rhyme.
Oh, the Care Bears. I remember the Care Bears.
I do too.
Actually, I had, but when Joseph was born, somebody had bought him a set of those. We had 3 of them. It was a yellow, blue, and pink one, and it was Care Bears.
What?
God knows I have that shit. Yeah. I
He's a-
got him as gifts when baby shower.
Oh, here's for your little boy, a pink Care Bear.
Well, no, I didn't know he was a boy.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I thought you said when he was born.
No, it came in a set, so it was part of like baby gifts. And Jimmy says I'm full of useless trivia. Well, I helped out tonight, so it wasn't useless.
Blue Falcon and Dynamite. That's not Blue Falcon. Falcon. That sounds familiar.
Yes, that does sound familiar. Blue Falcon.
Richie Rich. Yep. That. Pound Puppies. Yep. Inspector Gadget, dude. I used to watch that all. I used to like jog home to make sure I did not miss it. That Inspector Gadget and Garfield were back to back.
Yeah.
I had to make sure I did not miss Garfield and Inspector Gadget. Yeah. Go Gadget. Yeah.
Chris said Ashley couldn't stand the Smurfs. Oh, I used to like Fraggle Rock.
Dude, I have Fraggle Rock on DVD, and I like showed my kids, and I'm like, isn't this awesome? I'm like, the doozers, they have to eat like these like they build construction things, and then the Fraggles have to eat these things to live.
Right.
And my kids are like, I don't get it.
What? Yeah.
And like they go visit the trash heap, and they talk to the trash heap to get like advice, and then there's like the those giant things out there, and they have to avoid, and then there's Sprocket the dog, and it's great. And my kids are like, yeah, we don't like this.
Yeah. They're looking at you like, yeah, Dad, whatever.
And I'm like, why don't you? I don't. And they sing songs.
Down to Fraggle Rock.
Yeah, and I'm like, and they're like, down to Fraggle Rock. I'm like, isn't this great? And I'm like, look at the doozers. They're like, they have to make these things. And then like Red, she's like, feels sorry. And Wimbley, and they go on strike.
Wimbley.
And they don't.
All
And
the
they
freaking names.
Yeah, they go on strike to not eat the stuff anymore. And then
right.
Yeah. And
oh my God.
They just didn't get it.
Down to Fraggle Rock.
Bang.
I forgot the name of what were the Gozers? What were they called? The big creatures. Doozers?
Yeah, the doozers. Because they do stuff.
No, I'm talking about the creatures that were above the ground. What the hell were those big things?
Oh, yeah, the big things.
Yeah.
The mom, the dad, they were like a king and a queen, and the stupid son.
Right.
Hey, Dad, Mom and Dad.
Stuff and Gorgon? I don't know what they were called. I don't remember.
I think, yeah, Gorg or something. Yeah, it was something stupid. I don't know. I have the DVD, so let me go get it. I'll be right back. No.
Oh, my sister loved the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I was never into them.
Bugs Bunny rocks. He's my favorite.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I mean, they were like, they were 80s. They were late 80s. Fraggle
Rock, yeah.
Mid to late.
I think Gozer was from Ghostbusters. Yeah, Gozer was. Yeah, Gozer was the ghost who possessed the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. It was so funny.
That's right.
When he exploded, that guy got all that hot marshmallow dumped on him.
Yeah, which was actually shaving cream in real life.
Yeah. Oh, he's screaming. I mean,
so I got a funny story about that guy who played the part where he's like, will you please show me your facility?
Yeah.
You know, the jerk.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, why do you want to see the storage facility? He's like, because I want to see what you people do here. So you know the part where like Dan Aykroyd says, well, we had all the ghosts contained until Dick was here. Shut
Yeah.
the starters. So there's a story where that guy, I forget his name without looking it up, but he always plays like villain type people, you know.
Right.
So I guess like so Dan Aykroyd had a story where he was like, "Hey, Joe," or whatever that guy actor's name is. He's like, "Do you know that like years later he's like, "Do you know that after that movie my life has been hell?" He's like, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "I walk through New York City and I am known as Dickless."
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, he said
That's
that.
bad.
I walked down the street. He said, "One day I was walking down the street and I thought somebody like recognized me as like, you know, just like to yell hi." And he said, "I'm walking
Right.
down the street and I hear, 'Hey,' and I turned to wave to be like, 'Hey.' And as I'm waving, they're going, 'Hey,' I hear, 'Hey, Dickless.'"
Oh man, that's bad.
So the guy was like
Hopefully
known
everybody's
as
still with us because
because he
I
lived in
lost
New York
my
City, so everybody called him Dickless.
right. Oh, that's something.
Could you imagine? "Hey, Dickless."
Yep. I don't know. I'll tell you.
That's
My niece
funny.
was really into Fraggle Rock. My mom recorded every episode. Yeah, it was great. It was a great show. I don't know about you guys. I don't know. I think the internet's all wonky. Hopefully this didn't get screwed up, but as we're going on like the 4-hour mark, guys, I think I'm going to let everybody go. It's getting late. Thanks for hanging out with us for just the basic bullshit, guys. It was fun. I had a good time. I hope everybody else did. Did you have fun, Bill?
I didn't.
Okay, good.
I had a terrible time.
My evil plan has come to fruition, even though I was frozen for the majority of the show.
Oh, good. My evil plan has worked. It was successful. Ha 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 ha.
That's right. That's right. So I want to thank you, Bill, for hanging out with me. I had a
Oh,
good
no
time.
problem. No problem at
Thanks
all.
to all of you guys in the chat. It was great going down memory lane. Don't forget your Geritol before you go to bed.
Yeah, don't
Remember,
forget your milk
guys,
of magnesia.
remember to to enjoy your night. Have a great night, and to remember to live life on the raw side.
Yeah.
See everybody next time.
Bye, everyone.